Submersible approximately 1,600 feet from the bow of the Titanic.
Rear Admiral John Mauger said there was some catastrophic failure and the vessel imploded. He gave his condolences to the family members affected. It disappeared Sunday about 900 miles off the coast of Cape Cod, Massachusetts. Interstate 95 in Philadelphia is set to reopen today. Pennsylvania Transportation Secretary Mike Carroll explains how the highway was repaired.
People have worked their butts off. That's what they've done, and they've done it 24/7.
The state says 6 temporary lanes will open to traffic starting today at noon local time. The highway has been closed for nearly 2 weeks after a fiery tanker crash caused a collapse on the roadway. Closure has had an impact on both local traffic and nationwide shipping. Governor Josh Shapiro has praised construction crews working around the clock to fix the highway. An Indiana branch of the conservative and some say extremist group Moms for Liberty is apologizing for quoting Adolf Hitler on the front of their newsletter. The newsletter put out by the Hamilton County branch quoted the Nazi leader from a 1935 rally saying he alone who owns the youth gains the future. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
Keeping you updated with all the major sports.
They're calling it the biggest upset in the history of the NCAA women's basketball tournament.
KNN Sports. KNN Sports.
7-5 morning line favor for the $1 million Bluegrass Stakes at Keeneland.
More than just the scores.
So once in a lifetime opportunity, representing per usual.
Your information source.
Los Angeles and Paris have made a direct appeal to Olympic sports leaders today in their bids to host.
For all things sports, KNN, the Kentucky News Network.
I'm John, a volunteer at United Way. I'm here at Lincoln Elementary School to find out what this place needs. Who knows better about what kids need than kids, right? Let's ask them.
Monsters! Lasers! A pool! Another guinea pig! More lasers! Sprinkles!
I was thinking more spinach at lunchtime and maybe more exercise.
Nah. Lasers are cool.
When it comes to creating healthier communities, what this place needs is you. To donate or volunteer, go to unitedway.org, because great things happen when we live united. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
The armorer from the set of the Rust movie is facing new charges relating to the accidental death of cinematographer Helena Hutchins. Brian Shook reports.
Hannah Gutierrez-Reed is now being charged with tampering with evidence after prosecutors claim she transferred narcotics to someone the day of Hutchins' death in 2021. Last week, the prosecution also said Gutierrez-Reed was likely hungover when she was working that day, claiming she drank and used marijuana after working on set. Gutierrez-Reed's lawyer says the accusations are both insulting and false. I'm Brian Shook.
The identities of who secured George Santos' $500,000 bail are being revealed. Lisa G. reports.
The Long Island congressman's father and aunt put up the money after he was arrested on wire fraud, money laundering, and theft of public funds. According to the New York Times, Santos's dad lives in New York and previously worked as a house painter, and his aunt is Elma Santos Brevin. A federal judge on Long Island rejected the Republican lawmakers' claims that releasing their names could jeopardize their safety.
The city of Tulsa, Oklahoma has completed a preliminary damage assessment from last weekend's storms. And emergency manager Joe Kralishek says the damage is tremendous.
We've discovered 987 homes, single-family homes, that were damaged in some shape, form, or fashion. 39 multifamily properties and 41 commercial properties that sustained some sort of damage.
The city has created a webpage for residents who need help with fallen trees, debris removal, or other needs, including food or medication. Over 7 million Baby Shark bath toys are being recalled. On Thursday, the Consumer Product Safety Commission announced the Pink Frog brand Baby Shark Sing and Swim bath toys have had plastic top fins that pose a risk of impalement, lacerations, and punctures. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. 5 lifeguards at the Anderson Dean Park Pool have been honored by the Mercer County Fiscal Court for their work saving a child's life. The Harrodsburg Herald's reporting that Alyssa Montgomery, Aiden Musick, Hope Lanham, Abigail Kuhn, and Cadence Kurtzinger all played a part in saving a 4-year-old boy's life. It happened while a daycare group was at the pool when the older sister of the boy alerted lifeguard staff that her younger brother had his face in the water for too long. After rescue breathing and CPR, that boy began breathing again. Now the parents are using the incident to warn other parents that it takes just a moment for a child to drown and that adults should stay vigilant when a child is in the water. Speaking of the Anderson-Dean Park pool, the Mercer County Fiscal Court has quickly voted to pay to help repair the pool. We told you earlier this week that the Anderson-Dean Community Park pool would be closed the rest of the summer season after multiple issues were found. The price to repair the pool is estimated at $700,000, and since estimates showed that building a new pool in the same dimensions would cost around $10 million, the Mercer Fiscal Court voted in favor of paying their part to the pool repairs. And unemployment was up in 96 counties from this time last year. This according to the Kentucky Center for Statistics. In this area, Garrett County had the lowest unemployment rate at 3.7%. Mercer County close behind at 3.8%. Boyle was at 4.2%. Lincoln County at 4.7%. Carroll County had the state's lowest unemployment rate at 2.8%. I'm Joe Mathis.
We're so excited. Nice weather's here, and we're going to wet our plants. Buddy Beaver here. Mulch to Go now has rock to go. Yes, we've been busy little beavers and expanded to add landscape, rock, sand, topsoil, compost, and more. We have a wide selection to choose from in both bulk and bags. Stop by Mulch to Go for your landscape needs from pine nuggets, pine straw, cedar, cypress, and playground chips, too.
Mulch to Go opens at 9 a.m. Monday through Saturday. Call 859-715-7575. They're located in Harrodsburg on the corner of 127 and Beaumont Avenue. Mulch to Go.
Mulch to Go.
Harrodsburg Tire and Automotive is a full-service auto center providing a wide range of tire and auto care services. They provide customers with tires of all brands and sizes. Harrodsburg Tire and Automotive can accommodate vehicles from small cars to dually trucks. They offer a lot of auto maintenance services, including brakes, front-end work, alignments, engine repairs, computer diagnostics, tune-ups, oil changes, and so much more. North College Street next to Napa. Give them a call, 734-4563, 734-4563 for Harrodsburg Tire.
Summertime, 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 summertime.
We're all ready for some summertime fun and at a big deals price. Go to Beach Band Park and Splash Lagoon Water Park with admission tickets just $25 at Big Deals online store at hometownlive.net. They're determined and dedicated to providing safe, clean fun for all guests this summer. Beach Band has rides for everyone in the family, including the nationally recognized Kentucky Rumbler wooden roller coaster. There's the whole family ride, the wet adventure down the Whitewater Express. And there's plenty of fun at Splash Lagoon Water Park. A day of summer fun, plus included with your admission ticket, you get free parking, free sunscreen, free tubes, all at Beach Bend Park in Bowling Green. Just a 2-hour drive away, so get ready to pack up and go to Beach Bend Park with admission tickets just $25 for a full day of fun in the sun. Go to hometownlive.net and click on Big Deals.
So shop now.
Shop now, buy now. Also, Pioneer Playhouse tickets now available.
I want a steak and shake burger and fries. Say what? A steak and shake burger and fries. Say where? Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Say who? Me, you, and any who that's looking for a great shake burger and fry. Open to the public. I'll sizzle you there. Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg behind Campbellsville University. You're welcome. I'm welcome. We're welcome. That's Steak and Shake. A burger and a shake makes life so great. Add Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by the new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet in Harrodsburg, 540 North College Street next to Timmy's 5 Point. Shop and save with Howard Carpenter.
We're going to see scattered showers and thunderstorms possible after 2 with some patchy fog. Mostly cloudy with a high of 77 tonight. Scattered showers before 8, partly cloudy, low of 61. Saturday, got a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms possible after 2, mostly sunny, high of 86. Saturday night, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms before 8. Mostly clear with a low of 65. Sunday, got a chance of showers and thunderstorms possible after 11 a.m. Partly sunny, high of 85. Monday, start our work week off, a chance of showers and thunderstorms possible after 2. Mostly sunny, high of 82. Slight chance of showers between 8 and 2 on Tuesday, then a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2. Mostly sunny, high of 81. Sunny Wednesday, high of 82. Scattered showers and thunderstorms Thursday, mostly sunny, high of 84. Right now, under cloudy skies, we have 62 degrees in Harrodsburg at 6:10. Good Friday morning. It's the 23rd day of June. Radio Rick, glad to be along with you. Thanking you so much for making us a part of your Friday morning on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, seen at CKYTV.net, Channel 2. We've made it to the weekend, kids, so sit back, relax, and watch these pictures as they fly through the air just for you. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations, and song requests can be done. 859-734-4321. 734-4321. That number works if you want to register somebody for the DQ ice cream cake giveaway this morning before 10 o'clock. For those having a birthday between the 17th and 23rd, we have Jackson Selby, Bryson Turner, Paul Logue, Donna Humphrey, and Samantha Mays all registered for the DQ ice cream cake. All right, birthdays. Man, we do birthdays for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, all right? So, and we'll get to the birthdays in just a moment. First off, because we got so many different birthdays here, let's go ahead and give you the DQ today is quiz answers, all right? We've got 8 things today. Is all you have to do is remember one of them. If you've not won this month, then call me up after the 7:30 weather forecast, all right? Be the first in, and you'll pick up a tasty treat from DQ where happy tastes good. All right, here we go. Today is Let It Go Day, International Widows Day, National Pink Day, National Pink Flamingos Day, National Pecan Sandies Day, National Hydration Day, Sat Math Day, and Typewriting Day. Celebrate those accordingly. Did I say celebrate? I believe I did. All right, kids, those of you just getting up right now, it's time to officially start the weekend with this. Oh, thank you, Fred. We all wait with such glee when we hear that. All right, speaking of glee, these people gotten older. For today, it's Roxanne Kephart, Tucker Huntsinger, Monica Thornton, Robert Bean. Tomorrow, Bumpy Crawford, Fama Jones, Hal Morris, Jackie Glass, Katie Lone. Sunday, Tony Bump Brown, Deanna Perkins, Karen Stanhope, Robert Haywood, Kurt Young, Kendall Malloy, Robin Cook, and David Teeter.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday from Martina McBride. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, thank you, Martina. We appreciate that just so much. Your life hack says, want your strawberries to last longer? Wash them in diluted water, or vinegar, I'm sorry. Wash them in diluted vinegar. This will extend their life. Wonder what the... how much you should put of vinegar in there. It doesn't say. You got to be careful. Don't use too much. You want your strawberries to last longer? Wash them in diluted vinegar. Your positive thought says a loving heart is the truest wisdom. We have made it to the weekend. So here we go. Glad to have you along.
The following program contains material not suitable for children, adults, or childish adults.
Wop, bop, a loo, bop, the weekend's here. It's Friday, alrighty. It's Friday, alrighty. Woo! This is my day, alrighty. 'Cause it's Friday, alrighty. I love Friday, alrighty. Wop, bop, a loo, bop, the weekend's here. I go to work, I ain't lazy, but sometimes it drives me crazy. Woo! So much work that I find, I start to lose my mind. But when Friday comes along, I'm so glad to be alive. 'Cause I know later tonight I'm gonna party overtime. It's Friday, alrighty. It's Friday, alrighty. Woo! This is my day, alrighty. 'Cause it's Friday, alrighty. I love Friday, alrighty. Wop, bop, a loo, bop, the weekend's here. Another week, I made it through. Now I know just what to do. I'm gonna scream when I get home. Woo! Call my friends up on the phone. We're gonna have a ball, so much fun it's out of sight. So you better not expect us home till late on Sunday night. It's Friday, alrighty. It's Friday, alrighty. Woo! This is my day, alrighty. 'Cause it's Friday, alrighty. I love Friday.
Let me kiss it.
Thank God it's Friday.
It is definitely Friday.
Ooh, I feel it!
I feel like eating meatloaf, not pancakes. Okay, feels like my hair is growing. We're not getting any younger.
You know, there was a time when I did think I was getting younger, but it turns out that that was my medication.
Ma'am, are you taking any medication?
The grown-up in me likes the prospect of fun.
Oh God, should we ask somebody for help?
It's party time.
I like it, I love it, I want some more of it. I try so hard, I can't rise above it. Don't know what it is about that little gal's loving, but I like it, I love it, I want some more of it.
What if I find myself stranded in a snow cave with a stern but comely lady geologist, both of us knowing that our only chance for survival is the heat from our naked bodies?
May I use your restroom? I took a laxative and a stool hardener. Oh, and they're fighting it out in there.
Look, this is my reputation we're talking about here.
My time machine has been activated.
Time machine?
Yay!
I love it. I want some more of it. I tried so hard. I can't rise above it. Don't know what it is about that little gal's oven, but I like it. I love it. I want some more of it.
It is Friday. It is 6:16 and a half. You're getting it on WHBN AM and FM. Coming up, we got a couple top stories we're following right after this.
Friday is my happy day, always feeling snappy day. Monday is a crappy day. When Monday comes, I'm feeling bummed, 'cause the weekend is through. Friday is on, soon we'll be free. I love Friday and happy hour. You will find me, I love Friday, at 5 o'clock, it's quitting time. At 5 o'clock, I'll scream 'cause I love Fridays.
All right, 6:17 is your time on Friday morning, June 23rd. Top stories: missing sub, Rear Admiral John Mauger.
We've had sonar buoys in the water nearly continuously and have not detected any catastrophic events when those sonar buoys have been in the water. There doesn't appear to be any connection between the noises and the location on the seafloor.
So sad, my goodness. Always some tragedy. It seems like it's going on all the time. Well, speaking of going on, we're going to go on with this. We've got Joe's Look at Sports heading your way. We will then have the NBC Entertainment news. We'll have some news from our local businesses, our mom and pops. We would ask you kindly to get behind and frequent them as often as you can. Help them to survive. They are the backbone of America. And by the way, we do have a song coming up by request that's going to fit right in with our locally owned businesses. We also will have news at the bottom of the hour from KNN. We will have your weather forecast, some laughs together, and then we will kick it with Kenneth Riley. All right, that's what's coming up this hour. Next hour, we will have Steve Bertram's Sports Report, look at Kentucky sports, Rooster Local Talent Showcase, about 7:20. 7:35, DQ Today is quiz. 7:45, The Good News, brought to you by Jamie Dunn Shelter Insurance. At 8:20, Super Dave with his country music report. 8:45, Random Facts with David Hopewell. 8:50, State Representative Kim King. And then after the 9:30 news, Larry the Legend Sanders will be here. All right, Joe, let's start it off. What about that NBA draft last night?
The NBA draft held last night. A future Hall of Famer traded to a title contender, and a walk-off home run sends one team to the College Baseball World Series. Those are the headlines on this Friday morning. I'm Joe Mathis, guiding you through these Friday morning sports. Starting off in the NBA, where the NBA draft was last night, and no surprise, it was French big man Victor Wembanyama, who was the number 1 overall selection by the San Antonio Spurs. The rest of the top 5 looked like this. Brandon Miller went 2nd overall from Alabama. Scoot Henderson went 3rd overall to the Blazers, and the Thompson twins went 4th and 5th from Overtime Elite. 2 Kentucky players were drafted. Cason Wallace went 10th overall to the Mavericks, but was then traded to the Oklahoma City Thunder. By the way, that selection of Cason Wallace means John Calipari has a first-round selection in 16 consecutive NBA drafts. Then you have to go to the final pick of the second round, the last pick overall in the draft, to find the next Kentucky player, where Chris Livingston was drafted with the 58th overall pick by the Milwaukee Bucks. Jacob Toppin and Oscar Tshiebwe were not drafted in last night's NBA draft. Staying in the National Basketball Association, the Golden State Warriors and Washington Wizards have reached a deal that will send Chris Paul to the Warriors for Jordan Poole, Ryan Rollins, a 2020 2027 second-round pick and a 2030 first-round pick. The Wizards just acquired Paul from the Phoenix Suns in the Bradley Beal trade. However, Paul was not interested in playing for the rebuilding Wizards, who then tried to find a trade partner. Golden State stepped up, acquiring the 11-time NBA All-Performer, who adds a veteran presence but won't be relied upon as much with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson at the guard spots. In college baseball, Tommy White transferred to LSU baseball for a fresh start. He missed the NCAA tournament as a freshman at NC State. He came to LSU to not just play in, but play for a national championship. And thanks to one swing from his bat on Thursday night at Charles Schwab Field, he'll get his chance. With the score tied at 0 in the 11th inning, White swung at the first pitch he saw, sent it into the stands, punching LSU's ticket to the College World Series for a 2-0 win against Wake Forest. The Demon Deacons had nearly scored the first run of the game in the 8th inning. Shortstop Merrick Houston bunted with runners in the corners and 1 out, sending second baseman Justin Johnson home. But Trey Morgan charged the bunt and shoveled the ball over to Alex Milazzo, who tagged Johnson out at home. The Tigers then nearly broke through in the bottom of the 9th, putting a runner at second with 1 out. But Dylan Cruz struck out and Trey Morgan flew out to center to end the inning. LSU will face Florida now on Saturday for Game 1 of the College World Series Final at 7 o'clock in the evening on ESPN. It is an all-SEC College World Series showdown. And scores from around baseball yesterday, your Cincinnati Reds. They did not play. They were off yesterday. My Atlanta Braves beat the Phillies 5-1 in 10 innings. That means the Braves have an 8-game win streak. They'll start up a 3-game series with the Reds tonight, who are on an 11-game win streak. Radio Reds Cleveland Guardians playing well as well. They beat the Oakland A's 6-1. Those are the headlines on this Friday morning. I'm Joe Mathis for the Hometown Radio Network.
Thank you, Joe. We're going to have the NBC Entertainment News, but first, it's time for the National Anthem, and it's brought to you by the Bob Allen Motor Mall on the Hometown Radio Network. This is Carly Teft.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we've watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Carly Teft, as the Bob Allen Motor Mall on the Hometown Radio Network proudly honored America with the playing of our national anthem.
A big night in Paris when fashion and music took the stage. Pharrell Williams debuted his new collection with Louis Vuitton as part of Paris Fashion Week. He's now the designer's men's creative director. Many stars showed up, including Beyonce and Rihanna. After the show, he pulled out the mic and performed with Jay-Z.
I'll stare directly at the sun, but never in the mirror. It must be
Pop superstar Taylor Swift is adding 42 international shows to her Eras Tour, including more concerts in the UK, Italy, Mexico, and Australia. It's now scheduled to end August 17th, 2024 in London. You can head over to Ticketmaster or Swift's website and register with the new multi-step process to be eligible. Aerosmith is unveiling a new greatest hits collection. The Super Deluxe Edition sports a whopping 44-song track list that chronologically shows the band's 50-plus year career. The collectible piece is due for release August 18th, just ahead of the band's farewell tour. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees will kick off the Peace Out concert September 2nd in Philadelphia, wrapping up the run on January 26th in Montreal. That's entertainment. Lisa G., NBC News Radio.
At Cartown Kia, we're the home of the $88 down delivers when you shop our huge selection of pre-owned vehicles. Shop now this 2019 Honda Fit, this 2020 Kia Soul, or this 2018 Ford Edge. Your choice, just $88 down and $249 a month. Shop and save with confidence at Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
Example, 2019 Honda Fit, 2020 Kia Soul, and 2018 Ford Edge. Only select in-stock makes and models with approved credit. $88 down payment, $249 per month plus tax, title, license, and doc fees. Subject to higher sale price may not include dealer added options. See dealer for details.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks in Harrodsburg.
There's a right way and a wrong way to fight off mosquitoes. Karate chopping the air, in a public place, in front of your kids and their friends, Mom, is the wrong way. Using STEM mosquito repellent is the right way. STEM effectively repels mosquitoes by harnessing active ingredients found in plants, like lemongrass and peppermint, making it safe for use as directed around people and pets. STEM, rooted in nature, optimized by science, and embarrassment-free.
What's up? It's a Target trend alert. New swim has just arrived and it's sunny weather approved.
If you're into bikinis or one pieces, high waists or cutouts, they're the perfect combo of trendy, flattering, and affordable.
That's right. And there are so many cool styles with gorgeous details. These suits have macrame, crochet, wood beads, pretty shells, and more. Totally a luxe for less vibe.
Yes, so dive in and shop this Target trend without the spend.
I want a steak and shake burger and fries. Say what? A steak and shake burger and fries. Say where? Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Say who? Me, you, and any who that's looking for a great shake burger and fry. Open to the public. I'll sizzle you there. Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg behind Campbellsville University. You're welcome. I'm welcome. We're welcome. That's Steak and Shake. A burger and a shake makes life so great at Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
The Hometown Radio Network sports broadcast schedule brought to you by Monticello Bank. NASCAR racing. On Saturday, we have the Xfinity Series race. It's the Tennessee Lottery 250 in Nashville. 3:30 green flag drop. A race we'll have on 103.9 FM WHIR. On Sunday, 7 o'clock in the evening, it's the Cup Series race. The Ally 400, 7 o'clock green flag drop from Nashville. We'll have it on 103.9 FM WHIR Danville.
We are controlling transmission. If we wish to make it louder, we will bring up the volume. If we wish to make it softer, we will tune it to a whisper. Sit quietly and we will control all that you hear. You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to...
Radio Rick in the morning on AM 1420 and 99.5 FM WHBN The Rooster.
We are 1 minute away from news. Bottom of the hour from KNN. We'll have your weather forecast. We will have some laughs together and kick it with Kenneth Riley. Now, this fight really sounds ridiculous. Mark Zuckerberg versus Elon Musk. Well, UFC boss Dana White says he talked to both of them, and they're, quote, absolutely dead serious about it. Not surprisingly, he's more willing to make it happen. He says it'll be the biggest fight of all time with a pay-per-view cost of $100, and both guys seem willing to donate whatever they make to charity. We all know Zuckerberg is a pretty serious student of jiu-jitsu, but Dana says that Elon told him he's done some martial arts too, and he also got into, quote, plenty of fights growing up in South Africa. Stupid one-liner. Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk are talking about fighting in the octagon. Personally, I'm rooting for Zuckerberg only because he's got all my personal information. Hard to tell if they're serious, though. If they are, it'd be the first time a fight where all the spectators are rooting for both fighters to lose.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
Kentucky Republican governor candidate Daniel Cameron is wanting his opponent to be investigated. Cameron has asked for help from the FBI, who he wants to investigate alleged contributions to Governor Andy Beshear's campaign. A report earlier this week said London Mayor Randall Weddle sent over $200,000 to Beshear's campaign. That's far more than the legal limit in Kentucky. Beshear is countering. He says he's always advised his campaign to follow campaign laws.
To do what's right and to work directly with the regulators. My understanding is that the campaign has met each of those requirements, worked directly with KREF, explaining everything they knew.
Audio courtesy WKTV. Kentucky Senator Rand Paul wants to help make the application process easier for those seeking federal assistance for a disaster. Paul is a co-sponsor of two pieces of federal bipartisan legislation looking to simplify the process. He says one of the bills would change deadlines. The other one would make it so only one form needs to be filed to request disaster assistance. The Lexington Pride Festival returns tomorrow, and it's in a new location. The event is going to be held at the Central Bank Center by Rupp Arena. That's after organizers say the festival outgrew its previous location at the Robert J. Stevens Courthouse Plaza. Tomorrow's festivities get started at 10 a.m. and will go on until 11 p.m. More information can be found online at lexpridefest.org. And the music fans are in Western Kentucky for the 20th Annual Romp Festival. The event is hosted by the Bluegrass Music Hall of Fame and Museum at Yellow Creek Park. It runs through tomorrow. I'm Sean McCormick.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Danville Auto Body Shop. For top-of-the-line collision and auto body repair, head to the mechanics at Danville Auto Body Shop, 315 Dillahay Street.
Scattered showers and thunderstorms are possible after 2 this afternoon. We'll see some early patchy fog. I don't know why they don't reverse that. Patchy fog should be before that. Oh, well. Mostly cloudy with a high of 77 today. Scattered showers and thunderstorms tonight before 8. Partly cloudy, low of 61. For tomorrow, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms possible after 2. Mostly sunny, high of 86. Slight chance of thunderstorms before 8 Saturday night. Mostly clear, low of 65. Chance of showers and thunderstorms possible after 11 a.m. on Sunday. Partly sunny, high of 85. Starting our work week off on Monday. Chance of showers and thunderstorms possible after 2. Mostly sunny, high of 82. Right now we have cloudy skies, 62 degrees in Harrodsburg at 6:33. Good Friday morning to you. This is the 23rd day of June. Ready, Rick? Glad to be along with you on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Are you ready to laugh? We got some laughs queued up. This first was called Biden India Pledge.
Hi, folks. Welcome. Today, President Biden, the president, would like to lead you all in the India Pledge of Allegiance anthem. Only India. Yeah. Okay. Put your hand over your hearts. That's right. Now repeat after me. I pledge allegiance to India, the United India of India, and to the Sag Paneer for which it stands, one nation under tandoori chicken with vegetable korma. It's real good. You ever had that? Come on, man. With liberty and chicken tikka masala for all. And God bless India, because I'm proud to be from India, right? Is that where I'm from? Oh, hell, where am I right now? Everybody get out of here. Bye.
Lab-grown chicken.
The Colonel's back with my new lab-grown chicken bucket. Big, meaty pieces of franken meat that have been grown by egghead scientists.
Well, what's it taste like?
You'll have to try it and find out, unless you're a coward.
Excuse me, but
Imagine it, sinking your teeth into whatever the heck this meat truly is. And don't forget about my lab-grown sides, like my lab-grown coleslaw.
Does it taste like actual coleslaw?
There's only one way to find out. Taste it. Taste the slaw that nerds made. Are you afraid? Huh?
I'm not afraid of anything. Give me that slaw.
Oh, man, she's actually gonna eat it. Hey, guys, check this out. She's gonna eat the science food. I can't wait to see what this does to her.
Huh?
Nothing. The new lab-grown chicken bucket. Try it today.
Tylenol lobster.
I have a lobster-sized headache. I wish there was help.
Now there is, with new Tylenol Lobster and Sinus. Yes, lobsters can feel pain, but they don't have to with new Tylenol Lobster and Sinus. And neither do you.
My lobster is busy, and he doesn't have time for headaches and sinus pressure. Right, buddy? That makes two of us. But thanks to new Tylenol Lobster and Sinus, those headaches are long gone. And no more sneezing. Aw, looks like somebody could use some more Tylenol Lobster and Sinus. Here you go, buddy. You're gonna feel much better before I eat you. Nothing. Never mind.
New Tylenol Lobster and Sinus in the pain reliever aisle at your local drugstore.
See what this lady did to get on a plane.
Ready for a game that's fun for the whole family?
Yeah!
Then get ready for Stuff It in Your Bra, the game where you stuff things into your bra so you can get onto an airplane. Dad takes a turn.
There, I just stuffed 2 bottles of water in my bra. Can I get on the plane?
Sorry, Dad, not enough stuff.
Mom takes a turn.
Here we go. I just stuffed a slightly smaller bra inside my bra. Can I get on the plane?
Nope.
Junior takes a turn.
I just put all my Legos in there. I can get on the plane. I win.
I still don't understand this game, but congratulations, son.
It's Stuff It in Your Bra. In stores now.
Texas forecast.
And now, your Texas forecast from the Weather Channel. Look for a 90% chance of hee-ha, hot, hot, yip, yip, yip-hoo in the mid-morning. Yip, 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 hotty, hot, 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 hoo, hot, hot up there, yip, yip. Advisory is in effect throughout the day. Into the evening, look for a high chance of stepping outside and saying, hoo, doggy, hoo, yip, hoo, hoo, hot, 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 hoo, it's hot out here, hoo, hoo. So be on the lookout for that. Throughout the week, there will be scattered so please be on high alert. This has been your Texas forecast from the Weather Channel.
And finally, Shadeland.
Summer is here, and everybody's looking for fun in the sun, except for redheads and albinos. But good news, there's a place people with red hair and fair skin can go to avoid getting sunburned. It's Shadeland, a 3,000-acre waterless park that's perfect for people who burn easily. Check out the sitting tent, perfect for sitting, or enjoy a tasty meal in the eating tent. The only thing that's gonna be sizzling in there is meat. Want to cool off? Check out the Coolin' Off tent. It's a tent that just has a bunch of fans in it. Now that's a cool time to be had by all. Just listen to this super stoked Shadeland visitor.
I still got sunburn walking from my car to the tent, so yeah, wasn't really the best time I've ever had. Summer's a terrible time for me. I play a lot of video games, you know, because of the lack of sunshine.
So if you want to enjoy summer while staying out of the harsh, evil sun, then come on down to Shadeland. You'll be glad you did. Warning, no refunds, even though you'll definitely want one because this will probably be the least amount of fun you'll ever have.
Okay, thank you all very much. Time for us now to kick it with Kenneth Riley, and he wanted to kick it with the Mamas and Papas. Monday. 6:38, kicking it with Kenneth Riley.
Monday, so good to me. Monday morning, it was all I hoped it would be. Oh, Monday morning, couldn't guarantee that Monday evening you would still be here with me. Monday, can't trust that day. Monday, sometimes it just turns out that way. Oh, Monday morning, you gave me no warning of what was to be. Oh, Monday, how could you leave and not take me? Every other day, every other day of the week is fine, yeah. But whenever Monday comes, you find me crying all of the time. Monday, so good to me. Monday morning, it was all I hoped it would be. But Monday morning couldn't guarantee that Monday evening you would still be here with me. Every other day, every other day of the week is fine, yeah.
Mamas and the Papas. Mondays, we kicked it with Kenneth Riley at 6:41 and a half. What have we got coming up? We have got more great information by our locally owned businesses we ask your kind attention to. We'll have your weather forecast and your health report. All of that just for you, for listening to WHBN AM and FM. Almost every small Kentucky town has a go-to restaurant. In Central Kentucky, it's the Bread of Life Cafe in Liberty. If you like a good buffet, you'll love the huge down-home cooking featuring 3 fully stocked buffet tables, or you can order off their extensive menu. You'll find something delicious for every person in the family at the Bread of Life Cafe. Visit the gift and sweet shop at the Bread of Life Cafe, 5 miles south of Liberty on Highway 127. Open till 8 Monday through Thursday, 9 Friday and Saturday. Feed your tummy and your soul with a stop at the Bread of Life Cafe and Buffet, 5 miles south of Liberty.
Is your vehicle in need of maintenance or repair? Perhaps you work a full-time job, have kids to run here and there, and can't be without your vehicle for days. We at CC Auto understand. We offer free pickup and delivery and same-day service on most all repairs. Let us take some of the load off your shoulders. Call CC Auto now at 734-9515. 734-9515.
CC Auto Parts and Service is the difference. We get it.
There's a right way and a wrong way to fight off mosquitoes. Karate chopping the air, in a public place, in front of your kids, and their friends, Mom, is the wrong way. Using STEM mosquito repellent is the right way. STEM effectively repels mosquitoes by harnessing active ingredients found in plants, like lemongrass and peppermint, making it safe for use as directed around people and pets. STEM, rooted in nature, optimized by science, and embarrassment-free.
What's up? It's a Target trend alert. New swim has just arrived and it's sunny weather approved.
If you're into bikinis or one pieces, high waists or cutouts, they're the perfect combo of trendy, flattering, and affordable.
That's right. And there are so many cool styles with gorgeous details. These suits have macrame, crochet, wood beads, pretty shells, and more. Totally a luxe for less vibe.
Yes, so dive in and shop this Target trend without the spend.
This is Goldie Goldsmith McNary, inviting you to join me each week for What's Happening Goldie, a talk show that features interesting people about interesting things. We'll learn how to stay healthy and keep fit, and we'll explore the world of entertainment. So join me for What's Happening Goldie.
What's Happening Goldie every Wednesday at 10:05 a.m. and Saturday at 8:30 a.m. on WHBN 1420 a.m. and 99.5 FM.
I want to ride Hatfield Chevrolet, and they had me
Driving in my car, going very far, down the street in my car.
If you want to ride, go to RodHatfieldChevy.com. Rod Hatfield Chevrolet, Lexington, Kentucky.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks in Harrodsburg.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by the Old Bus Station Restaurant, offering good old-fashioned home cooking. Open for breakfast at 6 weekdays and Saturday at 8. The Old Bus Station Restaurant on South Greenville Street in Harrodsburg.
We're going to see some scattered showers and thunderstorms possible, but after 2 o'clock this afternoon, patchy fog this morning, mostly cloudy with a high of 77. Scattered showers and thunderstorms before 8 tonight, partly cloudy, low of 61. We got a slight chance of showers tomorrow with thunderstorms possible after 2, mostly sunny, high of 86. Slight chance of thunderstorms before 8 tomorrow night, mostly clear, low of 65. Chance of showers and thunderstorms possible after 11 a.m. on Sunday, partly sunny, high of 85. Monday got a chance of showers and thunderstorms possible after 2, mostly sunny, high of 82. Right now, we have cloudy skies, 62 degrees in Harrodsburg at 6:45 and a half.
The American Medical Association no longer wants healthcare professionals to report pregnant women who abuse drugs. The AMA is saying it now believes that reporting discourages many pregnant women from getting help because they're worried about going to jail or losing custody of their child. It says non-punishable public health approaches often result in better outcomes. Florida health officials have put Manatee and Sarasota counties on alert for a mosquito-borne illness. 2 people in the area have developed malaria since May. One has recovered and the other is still undergoing treatment.
You can only be infected with malaria if you're bitten by the Anopheles mosquito.
Steve Heward with the Florida State Health Department is reminding people to cover up, to use bug spray, and of course, pour out any standing water. Health updates, Sarah Lee Kessler, NBC News Radio.
This is Natanya of South Africa. When you're cruising the dial for great music, listen to my friend Radio Rick on WHBN, The Rooster.
I remember walking round the Court Square sidewalks, looking in windows at things I couldn't want. There's Johnson's Hardware and Morgan's Jewelry, and the old Lee King's apothecary. They were the little man, the little man. I go back now, the stores are empty, except an old Coke sign dated 1950. Boarded up like they never existed, or renovated and called historic districts. There goes the little man, there goes the little man. Now the Court Square's just a set of streets that people go around, but they seldom think about the little man that built this town before the big money shut him down and killed the little man. Oh, the little man. He pumped your gas and he'd clean your glass. One cold rainy night he fixed your flat. The new store came where you do it yourself, and you buy a lotto ticket and food off the shelf. Forget the little man, forget about that little man. He hung on there for a few more years. He couldn't sell Slurpees, he wouldn't sell beer. Now the bank rents a station to a man down the road, and they sell Velvet Elvis, secondhand clothes. There goes the little man, there goes another little man. Now the Court Square's just a set of streets that people go around, but they seldom think about the little man that built this town before the big money shut him down and killed the little man. Oh, the little man. Now the stores are lined up in a concrete strip. You can buy the whole world in just one trip. You save a penny cause it's jumbo size, and they don't even realize they're killing the little man. Oh, the little man. Now the Court Square's just a set of streets that people go around, but they seldom think about the little man that built this town before the big money shut him down and killed the little man. Oh, the little man. It wasn't long ago when I was a child, an old black man came, his mule and his plow. He broke the ground where we grew our garden, back before we'd all forgotten about the little man, the little man. Long live the little man. God bless the little man. We got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out. I'm going to Jackson, I'm gonna mess around. Yeah, I'm going to Jackson. Look out, Jackson Town. We'll go on down to Jackson. Go ahead and wreck your hell. Go play your hand, you big talking man. Make a big fool of yourself. Yeah, go to Jackson. Go comb your hair. Honey, I'm gonna snowball Jackson. See if I care. When I breeze into that city, people gonna stoop and bow. All them women gonna make me teach them what they don't know how. I'm going to Jackson. You turn loose of my coat, 'cause I'm going to Jackson. Goodbye, that's all she wrote. But they'll laugh at you in Jackson, and I'll be dancing on a pony cake. They'll lead you around town like a scalded hound with your tail tucked between your legs. Yeah, go to Jackson, you big talking man, and I'll be waiting in Jackson behind my J-Pan plan. Well, now we got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out. I'm going to Jackson, and that's a fact. Yeah, we're going to Jackson, ain't never coming back. Well, we got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. Honey, we've been talking about
Jackson, June Carter Cash, Johnny Cash, as we celebrate the birth of June Carter Cash on this date from 1929. She expired in 2003. And before that, we had another Jackson. And that was Alan Jackson by request. It's called The Little Man. It is 6:54. You are getting it on WHBN AM and FM. Chris, we got Chico DeBarge. We're going to be celebrating his birthday coming up. Rosetta Hightower, Colin Blunstone, Mick Fleetwood, Jeff Beck, Eddie Floyd, Carly Simon, David Patch coming up.
It's the first annual Garrett County Fair Car Show at the Garrett County Fairgrounds this Saturday, June 24th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. with a $15 registration fee. Trophies to the 1979 and older, Best of Show, 1980 to new, 4x4 trucks, tractors, rat rods, and People's Choice. A 50-50 split, dash plaques, plus goodie bags for the first 50 entries, door prizes, and more. That's this Saturday, June 24th on US 27 in Lancaster, sponsored by Garrett County Farm Bureau.
I want a steak and shake burger and fries. Say what? A steak and shake burger and fries. Say where? Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Say who? Me, you, and any who that's looking for a great shake burger and fry. Open to the public. I'll sizzle you there. Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg behind Campbellsville University. You're welcome. I'm welcome. We're welcome. That's Steak and Shake. A burger and a shake makes life so great. Add Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
The Hometown Radio Network sports broadcast schedule brought to you by Monticello Bank. NASCAR racing. On Saturday, we have the Xfinity Series race. It's the Tennessee Lottery 250 in Nashville. 3:30 green flag drop, a race we'll have on 103.9 FM WHIR. On Sunday, 7 o'clock in the evening, it's the Cup Series race. The Ally 400, 7 o'clock green flag drop from Nashville. We'll have it on 103.9 FM WHIR Danville.
Hello, everybody. This is country music artist, star, Alex Miller. I love my country music, and you'll love the country music radio Rick spins weekday morning 6 till 10 a.m. on FM 99.5 WHBN, The Rooster.
The closer you get, the further I fall. I'll be over the edge now in no time at all. I'm falling faster and faster and faster with no time to stall. The closer you get, the further I fall. Could I be dreaming? Is this really real? Or is there something magic? The way that I feel in your arms tonight. The closer you get, oh yeah, the further I fall. I'll be over the edge now in no time at all. I'm falling faster and faster and faster with no time to stall. The closer you get, the further I fall. Keep falling. Oh yeah, yeah, keep falling, falling. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm falling. Yes, I'm falling. Yes, I'm falling. Yes, we're falling. The closer you get, oh yeah, the further I fall. I'll be over the edge now in no time at all. I'm falling faster and faster and faster with no time to stall. Oh yeah, the closer you get, the further I fall. The closer you get, the further I fall. I'll be over the edge now in no time at all. I'm falling faster and faster and faster with no time to stall.
Alabama, the closer you get, the closer we get to 7 o'clock, the closer we get to NBC News. And you're going to get that right here on WHBN Harrodsburg, The Rooster, your community voice since 1955. We're on AM 1420, FM 99.5, World Wide Web at hometownlive.net, and seen on CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Your time is 7 o'clock.
NBC News Radio, I'm Michael Kastner. Titanic director James Cameron called the submersible implosion in the actual Titanic disaster similar tragedies. Trey Thomas reports.
Speaking to ABC News, Cameron said the incidents were similar in the sense that warning signs went unheeded, with both taking place at the exact same site. He went on to call submersible diving a mature art, with the director himself making over 30 dives to the wreckage site over the years.
The U.S. congressman is criticizing the Coast Guard for their handling of the Titan sub disaster. Republican Dan Crenshaw called the Coast Guard's emergency operation efforts an epic failure of leadership. Crenshaw claimed the sub would have been found by Wednesday had the Coast Guard deployed its deep-sea sonar crafts earlier. Ukrainian intelligence reportedly has uncovered information that Russia is prepared to launch what's described as a terrorist attack with radiation leakage at the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant in southeastern Ukraine. Russian troops have controlled the plant since March of last year. President Biden is welcoming Prime Minister Narendra Modi of India to the White House for an official state visit. National Security Council spokesman John Kirby says India is not just important in the Asia-Pacific, but in the entire world.
They're part of in a multilateral arrangement we have working in the Middle East, and of course they're part of the Indo-Pacific Quad.
While speaking from the South Lawn, the president said the challenges of the 21st century will require India and the U.S. to work and lead together. The leaders are expected to enter new partnerships on defense and technology. The trip marks the third official state visit of Biden's presidency. Tonight, the president hosts Modi at a state dinner. 3 top reproductive rights groups are expected to endorse President Biden's re-election bid during a rally later today, marking 1 year since the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade. Since the landmark decision, more than 20 states have passed either a ban or highly restrictive policies on abortion. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
If there's one thing we can all agree on, it's that our children's health is vitally important. Today, we're talking to Lieutenant Governor Jacqueline Coleman about K-CHIP, the Kentucky Children's Health Insurance Program.
K-CHIP is health insurance at no cost for kids up to age 19 who meet eligibility. It's designed to make sure no one falls through the cracks because our future depends on our kids, and we must keep them healthy.
You mentioned that it's $0 for those who are eligible. How does a family qualify?
Those who qualify must meet income guidelines, but the guidelines are generous. We say if your family income is less than $60,000 or $70,000 a year, look into K-CHIP. You may qualify.
Lieutenant Governor, you've been a teacher, a basketball coach, and you're a mother, so it's easy to see why K-CHIP is so important to you.
That's right. Children have always been a big part of my life, and K-CHIP is designed to make sure all kids have health insurance.
To find out more, just search K-CHIP online.
Over 7 million Baby Shark bath toys are being recalled. Mark Mayfield with details.
On Thursday, the Consumer Product Safety Commission announced the Pink Frog brand Baby Shark Sing and Swim bath toys have hard plastic top fins that pose a risk of impalement, lacerations, and punctures. There are around 7.5 million units currently on the market. Newer editions of the toy that feature the softer silicone top fins are not being recalled. I'm Mark Mayfield.
A fundraiser at a Rhode Island Walmart is stirring up controversy. The Providence Journal reports a black employee at a store in town was placed in a cage asking for bail money as part of a donation drive for the Hasbro Children's Miracle Network. The Black Lives Matter Rhode Island Political Action Committee released a statement demanding Walmart take accountability. The Lifespan Health System that operates the state's award-winning hospitals has asked Walmart to refrain from doing anything like that in the future. Well, a corporate spokesperson said the fundraiser was against existing Walmart policies. New York Jets quarterback Aaron Rodgers says his positive experiences with psychedelic substances have helped him become a better person.
When you find that edge and surpass it and create a new edge, you're creating in the in-between a beautiful new piece of life and energy and love and divine guidance that comes in. It really changes your life.
Rodgers spoke for an hour on Wednesday as part of the Psychedelic Sciences Convention taking place in Denver this week. Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg are dead serious about fighting each other in a UFC octagon. Brian Shook with more.
UFC President Dana White said on TMZ Live that the CEOs talked with him earlier this week about what he says would be the biggest fight in history. Musk reportedly responded to news that Zuckerberg planned to start his own version of Twitter by saying he's up for a cage match if he is.
Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
Oh, boy. Thank you, Michael. You are getting it on WHBN, AM and FM, HometownLive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Time for the local news with Joe. Brought to you by Stuart Powell Ford and Lincoln Mazda on the bypass in Danville and online at stuartpowell.com.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. 4 people will run for Harrodsburg's open mayoral seat. The Harrodsburg Herald's reporting that 4 people have filed their names to run for that spot. Jennifer Casimir, a former city commissioner and business owner, Wayne Lacey, a business owner, Joe Lynn Pike, a former officer with the U.S. Navy and the retired clerk for the Harrodsburg Police Department, and Bob Williams, a retired Harrodsburg resident. Harrodsburg's mayoral seat has seen a lot of faces over the last 3 years. Former Harrodsburg Mayor Art Freeman resigned in June of 2021 due to an illness before he passed away 2 months later. His seat was filled by Billy Whiteneck, who served until 2023 when he moved outside the city. Bubby Isham served as the mayor after Whiteneck resigned until the commission appointed Scott Mosley as the mayor in February of this year. Mosley, however, resigned to take a job with the state, which has since moved Isham back into the role of acting mayor. The mayoral election will happen on November 7th, the same day as the governor's election. A Danville man was arrested after he led police on a chase. It happened early yesterday morning around 2:15 when Danville police were notified of a multi-agency pursuit heading toward Danville. That pursuit entered Danville from US 127, where Danville police used a tire deflation device near Jane Trail. The driver, 27-year-old Aaron Jackson, kept on driving down South 2nd Street, where Danville police arrested him without incident. He was hit with a multitude of charges, including domestic assault, domestic violence, and burglary, amongst other charges. He was lodged in the Boyle County Jail. I'm Joe Mathis.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore, General Manager at Stuart Powell Ford Mazda here in Danville, where we make it easy to do business with us. I want to let you know that we are now offering free pickup and delivery in our quick lane within 20 miles of Danville. Give us a call at 859-238-1190. We will schedule your vehicle for pickup, perform the service requested, and return it to you.
Come to Stuart Powell, we can do business.
Ford Lincoln Mazda.
This morning's local news was a service of Stuart Powell Ford Lincoln Mazda on the bypass in Danville and online at stuartpowell.com.
Lawson's Tractor 2, your local Kubota equipment dealer, wants to help you deliver a job done right. That's why they want you to know that the new Kubota inventory is arriving daily. You have work to do. They have the reliability and durability and versatile lineup to help you do it all. Visit Lawson's Tractor 2 today for all your equipment needs. Lawson's Tractor 2, 4 miles south of Danville on Highway 127, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. Lawson's Tractor 2.
I want a steak and shake burger and fries. Say what? A steak and shake burger and fries. Say where? Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Say who? Me, you, and any who that's looking for a great shake burger and fry. Open to the public. I'll sizzle you there. Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg behind Campbellsville University. You're welcome. I'm welcome. We're welcome. That's Steak and Shake. A burger and a shake makes life so great. Add Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Coel Collision Center in Danville on Lebanon Road. After a wreck, tell the tow truck driver to take your vehicle to the experts. Coel Collision Center.
Scattered showers and thunderstorms are possible after 2 this afternoon. Patchy fog will be burning off in a little bit, so be careful out there. Slow down. Otherwise, mostly cloudy with a high of 77. Scattered showers before 8 tonight, partly cloudy, low of 61. Tomorrow, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms possible after 2, mostly sunny, high of 86. Tomorrow night, slight chance of thunderstorms before 8, mostly clear with a low of 65. Sunday, chance of showers and thunderstorms possible after 11 a.m., partly sunny, high of 85. Chance of showers on Monday with thunderstorms possible after 2, mostly sunny, high of 82. Tuesday, got a slight chance of showers between 8 and 2, then a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2, mostly sunny with a high of 81. On Wednesday, sunny. Finally, it's going to dry up a little bit. High of 82, and then back to Thursday, scattered showers and thunderstorms, mostly sunny, high of 84. Right now, let's see if this thing has changed any. I've not updated lately. Let's see what our temperature is. We got cloudy skies. 63. Oh, boy, we've gone up 1 whole degree in Harrodsburg at 7:10. Good Friday morning, kids. We've made it to another weekend. Radio Rick, glad to have you along. Thanking you so much for making us a part of your Friday morning on WHBN AM and FM, HometownLive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations in Harrodsburg, Mercer County, and Bergen, and song requests are taken. 859-734-4321, 734-4321. That number works if you want to register somebody for the DQ ice cream cake giveaway we're doing again this morning before 10 o'clock. If you or someone you know has had a birthday between the 17th and 23rd, make sure I have a name and a phone number. We'll get them registered. Right now, we've got Samantha Mays, Donna Humphrey, Paul Logue, Bryson Turner, Jackson Selby. And they are all registered for the DQ ice cream cake. Speaking of DQ, let's go ahead and turn to that right now. Give you the answers for the DQ Today Is quiz. After the 7:30 weather forecast, wait until then, till I call for it. Be the first, and if you've not won this month, give me one of what 8 things today is. All needs one, and you'll pick up a tasty treat from DQ where happy tastes good. All right, you ready to find out what today is? Let's go. Let It Go Day. International Widow's Day. National Pink Day. National Pink Flamingos Day. National Pecan Sandies Day. Those things hurt my teeth. National Hydration Day. SAT Math Day. Typewriting Day. Celebrate those accordingly. I did it. I said it again. Celebrate. All right. Power Hour number 2. Let's go ahead and celebrate the start of the weekend with this. Oh, thank you, Fred. We appreciate that so much. All right, let's do your life hack. Want your strawberries to last longer? Wash them in diluted vinegar. This will extend their life. I wonder what that does to the taste. Your positive thought says a loving heart is the truest wisdom. All right. So, I told you we'd get here. The weekend has started right here because we said so. So, kids, sit back, relax, and watch the pictures as they fly through the air. And flying through the air, by the way, coming right at you, we got Steve Bertram's Sports Report. Look at UK sports, especially basketball. 7:20, Rooster Local Talent Showcase. 7:35, DQ Today Is quiz. 7:45, Good News. 8 o'clock hour, 8:20, Super Dave with his Country Music Report. 8:45, Random Facts. 8:50, Kim King State Rep Report. And then after the 9:30 news, we'll have Larry the Legend Sanders. Sit back, relax, and watch the pictures fly through the air. Oh, get it.
Oh, it's Friday, and I like it. It's Friday, and I like it. Working makes me a tired man. That's why I'm a Friday fan. The work week's almost done. On Saturday, be sleeping all I can. Oh, it's Friday, and I like it. It's Friday, and I like it. It's Friday, and I like it. It's Friday, and I like it.
This Steve Bertram Sports Report is a service of Stuart Powell Ford Lincoln Mazda on the Danville Bypass and online at stuartpowell.com.
It's all about you and Stuart Powell.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore, General Manager at Stuart Powell Ford, where we make it easy to do business with us. Our team is dedicated to providing you with a hassle-free experience from start to finish. Whether you're in the market for a new vehicle or need to get your current vehicle serviced, we have you covered. Stop by and see how easy we make it at 225 South Danville Bypass here in Danville or anytime at www.stuartpowellford.com.
Ford Lincoln Mazda.
Hello, Central Kentucky. I'm Steve Bertram with sports. At the NBA draft last night, Kentucky guard Cason Wallace was the 10th pick of the night, going to the Dallas Mavericks. Then Wallace was immediately traded to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Chris Livingston of UK, another freshman, was taken by the Milwaukee Bucks with the 58th and final pick of the draft. Now Oscar Tshiebwe and Jacob Toppin will have to wait and see what's ahead for them. San Antonio made no surprise with the first selection, 7'4" Frenchman Victor Wembanyama. Charlotte then took Brandon Miller of Alabama with the second pick. Kentucky football has its 7th and 8th commitments to its 2024 recruiting class. Multipurpose tailback Tavani Mizell out of Florida chose Kentucky over Oklahoma and North Carolina. 6'4", 180-pound defensive back Jaquavius Marshall from Macon, Georgia, picked the Cats too. It'll be an all-SEC final in the College Baseball World Series Championship, best 2 out of 3, starting tomorrow night in Omaha as number 2 Florida faces number 5 LSU. Last night, the Tigers advanced with a 2-0 win over Wake Forest. Tommy White blasted a 2-run homer in the bottom of the 11th. In Major League Baseball, Cincinnati was off yesterday. The Reds put their 11-game winning streak on the line against the Atlanta Braves tonight in Great American Ballpark. The Braves won their 8th straight last night, 5-1 over the Phillies in 10 innings. NASCAR is running this weekend in Lebanon, Tennessee at the Nashville Super Speedway on Hometown Radio. We'll have Xfinity racing tomorrow afternoon, airtime at 3, and Cup action Sunday evening at 6, both on WHIR-FM. That's sports. God bless America. I'm Steve Bertram on the Hometown Radio Network.
Kentucky's late pickup of Jordan Burks could be a summer steal. We'll talk about that coming up on a look at UK Sports.
Put a little spring in your step. There's no better place than the Bluegrass State. And Kentucky's 45 state parks offer wide open spaces to play and stay, including private cottages and lakeside campgrounds. Plus, you can tee up at 13 nationally recognized golf courses, nestled in beautiful surroundings. Plan your getaway today at www.parks.ky.gov. That's www.parks.ky.gov.
Between players who chose not to return and potential transfers who chose not to come to Kentucky, John Calipari found himself needing depth. And along came Jordan Burks. He was pledged to Ole Miss, but got out of that commitment when they changed coaches. He led overtime a lead in scoring last season at 27 a game, and his coach, Nick Weaver, says Burks is special.
He's like a pit bull. He's a pit bull dog. That's what we call him here. He never backs down from anybody. It doesn't matter who you're playing, he shows up to play. He practices hard as hell. I mean, he practices super hard. He plays hard. I mean, and you can just tell by him leading the OT league in scoring. I mean, that league's got guys getting drafted in the top 10 in the draft. He's a guy that just, I mean, he brings it every day. And I think Kentucky fans will love him because he's got a good personality, but I think they'll love him because, you know, he's kind of a blue-collar guy. He's a guy that was definitely underranked, undervalued. He's a top 100 kid, easy. But at the end of the day, I mean, he proves it. Every time he steps on the court, he's one of the best players, if not the best player on the court. And it didn't matter who he played against last year, whether it was draft picks, guys that were ranked in the top 50, top 30. Every time he stepped on the court, he led the game in scoring. I mean, that's just what he does.
Coach Nick Weaver, and that's a look at UK Sports.
Summertime, 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 summertime.
We're all ready for some summertime fun and at a big deals price. Go to Beach Band Park and Splash Lagoon Water Park with admission tickets just $25 at Big Deals online store at hometownlive.net. They're determined and dedicated to providing safe, clean fun for all guests this summer. Beach Band has rides for everyone in the family, including the nationally recognized Kentucky Rumbler wooden roller coaster. There's the whole family ride, the Wet Adventure down the Whitewater Express. And there's plenty of fun at Splash Lagoon Water Park. A day of summer fun, plus included with your admission ticket, you get free parking, free sunscreen, free tubes, all at Beach Bend Park in Bowling Green. Just a 2-hour drive away, so get ready to pack up and go to Beach Bend Park with admission tickets just $25 for a full day of fun in the sun. Go to hometownlive.net and click on Big Deal.
So shop now. Shop now, buy now.
Also, Pioneer Playhouse tickets now available.
The Parthenon Greek American Eats.
Hi, this is Jimmy letting you know about some of our seafood options, including grilled salmon, grilled tilapia, grilled shrimp, or you can do a combo with grilled tilapia and shrimp, fried jumbo shrimp, hand-battered cod, our delicious hand-battered cod sandwich with fresh French fries. As always, we only use fresh ingredients made to order. That's at the Parthenon Greek American Eats in Danville in the Greenleaf Shopping Center.
Dine in or take out fresh from our family.
Do you own a business? If so, save money and time with Farmers National Bank's free business checking. You receive 1,000 free monthly transaction items, free online banking, free bill pay, free e-statements. Plus, you get a free gift at account opening. Call us at 866-888-0220 or stop into one of our convenient locations for assistance. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank. $50 minimum deposit at account opening. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
If you use electric appliances in the bathroom, garage, or outdoors, any place where moisture is present, you need a GFCI. The folks at your local electric cooperative want you to know that a GFCI, or ground fault circuit interrupter, will help you use those appliances safely by protecting you from electrical shocks. If you'd like to learn more about GFCIs, call your local electric cooperative. We're Kentucky's electric cooperatives, and our power is our people.
Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Isaiah House provides holistic substance abuse treatment to help recovering addicts achieve sobriety for a lifetime.
You're looking for treatment, if you're looking for help out there, and you're a woman, you can't do it by yourself. They will welcome you in with open arms and open hands right where you're at.
Kentucky Medicaid accepted for treatment. Call Isaiah House Treatment Center today, 859-375-9200. Isaiah House Treatment Center, real hope for addiction.
I want a steak and shake burger and fries. Say what? A steak and shake burger and fries. Say where? Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Say who? Me, you, and any who that's looking for a great shake burger and fry. Open to the public. I'll sizzle you there. Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg behind Campbellsville University. You're welcome. I'm welcome. We're welcome. That's Steak and Shake. A burger and a shake makes life so great at Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Horn Home Supply, a trusted name for quality service and a fair price for over 40 years. See Matt Horn at Horn Home Supply in Harrodsburg, South College Street.
Patchy fog this morning, scattered showers and thunderstorms this afternoon after 2. Mostly cloudy with a high of 77. Scattered showers before 8 tonight, partly cloudy, low of 61. Got a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms possible after 2 tomorrow. Mostly sunny, high of 86. Tomorrow night, a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms before 8, mostly clear, low of 65. Sunday, chance of showers and thunderstorms possible after 11, partly sunny, high of 85. Monday, starting work week off, chance of showers with thunderstorms possible after 2, mostly sunny, high of 82. Right now under cloudy skies, we have 63 degrees in Harrodsburg at 7:23. Good morning, Larry.
Good morning. I'm Larry Sanders. Welcome to Rooster Local Talent Showcase. A special thank you to our sponsor, Darren Ransel at the Barbershop in Harrodsburg, next to Minute Mart. Today we're going to feature Desert Wind, and our old friend Chad Hill was a member of this group, and they'll be doing an original song, Family Reunion.
The Barbershop by Darren Ransdell is a barbershop that offers today's men a haven where they can sit back, relax, and talk sports, politics, or the weather. Located next to Minute Mart on South College Street in Harrodsburg. World-class service begins at the Barbershop in Harrodsburg. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30, Saturday, 7:30 to noon.
We're gathered here for a family reunion, but there's one face that we don't see here today. Yes, God needed another angel in heaven. That's why he came and took Mother away. She's gone up there to be with Jesus in that mansion on high, where all is love and nobody will never ever die. We'll all just go on the best we can until we meet in that promised land. Then we'll all have a family reunion up there. She left 2 sisters and 2 brothers, but no one can take her place. We'll all meet here, same time next year, at the old home place. And if there's a face that we don't see, we know they've gone up there to be with Mother in a family reunion up there. She's gone up there to be with Jesus in that mansion on high, where all is love and nobody will never ever die. We'll all just go on the best we can until we meet in that promised land. Then we'll all have a family reunion up there. She's gone up there to be with Jesus in that mansion on high, where all is love and nobody will never ever die. We'll all just go on the best we can until we meet in that promised land. Then we'll all have a family reunion up there.
You've been listening to Rooster Local Talent Showcase. It's a service of Darren Ransel's Barbershop next to Minute Mart in Harrodsburg. You can be the next Rooster Local Talent Showcase star by bringing your music to WHBN Studios.
I'm Larry Sanders. You're listening to Radio Rick, playing the best in music and keeping everyone informed on what's happening in Harrodsburg and Mercer County. 99.5 FM and 1420 AM. WHBN, Harrodsburg, the Rooster.
I once thought of love as a prison, a place I didn't want to be. So long ago, I made a decision to be footloose and fancy free. But you came and I was so tempted to gamble on love just one time. I never thought I would get caught. It seemed like the perfect crime. Baby, you left me defenseless. I've only got one plea. Lock me away inside of your love. Throw away the key. I'm guilty of love in the first degree. I thought it would be so simple, like 1,000 times before. I'd take what I wanted and just walk away, but I never made it to the door. Now, babe, I'm not begging for mercy. Go ahead and throw the book at me. If loving you's a crime, I know that I'm as guilty as a man can be. Baby, you left me defenseless. I've only got one plea. Lock me away inside of your love and throw away the key. I'm guilty of love in the first degree. Love in the first degree. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Baby, you left me defenseless. I've only got one plea. Lock me away inside of your love and throw away the key. I'm guilty of love in the first degree. Love in the first degree. Oh yeah. Love in the first degree. Love in the first degree. Oh yeah. Love in the first degree. Love in the first degree.
Alabama, 11 and first degree. We're coming up on news at 7:30 from KNN. We your local news, your weather forecast. The DQ today is quiz. And the good news brought to you by Jamie Dunn's Shelter Insurance and a lot more Just for you on WHBN AM and FM. 7:30.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
Kentucky's Republican candidate for governor, Daniel Cameron, wants to have his opponent investigated. Cameron has asked for the help from the FBI, who he wants to investigate alleged contribution to Governor Andy Beshear's campaign. A report this week said London Mayor Randall Weddle sent over $200,000 to Beshear's campaign, far more than the legal limit in Kentucky. Cameron says Kentuckians are tired of pay-for-play politicians.
People are sick and tired of pay-to-play politics. They're sick and tired of the way that Democrats, when they get in the governor's office, treat the office.
Audio courtesy WKYT-TV. A federal grand jury has indicted a Louisville man accused of transporting minors across state lines for sex.
44-year-old Brian Sauer is charged with 4 counts of transporting a minor in interstate commerce with the intent to engage in criminal sexual activity. According to police, Sauer picked up 3 teenage girls who had been reported as missing from Home of the Innocents on May 8th. He reportedly drove the teenagers to a motel in Clarksville, Indiana, where he sexually assaulted all 3. Sauer then left the teenagers at a trailer park in the southwest area of Jefferson County on May 10th. If convicted, Sauer faces up to life in prison.
Haley Hansen reporting. Corbin residents are standing up for LGBTQ plus rights. A rally in the city a couple of weeks back made national news when rally goers were met with counter-protesters who were armed. One of the aggressors allegedly brandished a Ku Klux Klan card. There is a human rights peaceful protest and march tomorrow, with organizers saying they've already received threats once again. I'm Sean McCormick.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
It's time for the news, all about your neighbors and probably about you. It's your local news, presented by
First Financial Bank.
Monday through Saturday.
What does it mean to believe in something, to truly support and get behind it, to be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Located in Harrodsburg at the corner of College and Childs.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. 4 people will run for Harrodsburg's open mayoral seat. The Harrodsburg Herald's reporting that 4 people have filed their names to run for that spot. Jennifer Casimir, a former city commissioner and business owner. Wayne Lacey, a business owner. Joe Lynn Pike, a former officer with the U.S. Navy and the retired clerk for the Harrodsburg Police Department. And Bob Williams, a retired Harrodsburg resident. Harrodsburg's mayoral seat has seen a lot of faces over the last 3 years. Former Harrodsburg Mayor Art Freeman resigned in June of 2021 due to an illness before he passed away 2 months later. His seat was filled by Billy Whiteneck, who served until 2023 when he moved outside the city. Bubby Isham served as the mayor after Whiteneck resigned until the commission appointed Scott Mosley as the mayor in February of this year. Mosley, however, resigned to take a job with the state, which has since moved Isham back to the role of acting mayor. The mayoral election will happen on November 7th, the same day as the governor's election. A Danville man was arrested after he led police on a chase. It happened early yesterday morning around 2:15 when Danville police were notified of a multi-agency pursuit heading toward Danville. That pursuit entered Danville from US 127, where Danville police used a tire deflation device near Jane Trail. The driver, 27-year-old Aaron Jackson, kept on driving down South 2nd Street, where Danville police arrested him without incident. He was hit with a multitude of charges, including DUI, domestic assault, domestic violence, and burglary, amongst other charges. He was lodged in the Boyle County Jail. I'm Joe Mathis.
What does it mean to believe in something, to truly support and get behind it, to be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Located in Harrodsburg at the corner of College and Childs.
Here are the obituaries. Savannah Vaughn, age 96 of Harrodsburg, died Sunday. The graveside service is Friday at 11:30 at the Spring Hill Cemetery. Alexander and Royalty Funeral Home is in charge of the arrangements. Virginia Ann Chumley, age 92 of Harrodsburg, died Sunday. She was the widow of Connie Chumley. Visitation is Friday from 5 until 8 and Saturday from 7 at the time of the service at 1 o'clock at Alexander and Royalty Funeral Home. Sandra Catherine Deering, age 75 of Harrodsburg, died Sunday. She was the widow of Thomas Deering. Visitation is Monday from 11 at the time of the service at 1 o'clock at Alexander and Royalty Funeral Home. Debbie Ann Lewis Peevler, age 64 of Harrodsburg, died Saturday. She was the wife of Edward Gary Peevler. Visitation is Tuesday from 11 at the time of the service at 12 noon at Alexander and Royalty Funeral Home. Brent Allen Lyons, age 36 of Harrodsburg, died Tuesday. Visitation is next Tuesday from 10 at the time of the service at 2 o'clock at Alexander and Royalty Funeral Home. Bonnie Sue Anglin, age 62 of Harrodsburg, died Tuesday. A memorial service will be held at a later date. Sims Funeral Services is in charge of the arrangements. And those today's obituaries on AM 1420 and 99.5 FM WHBN.
That's the news for today, presented by
First Financial Bank.
Charles and College in Harrodsburg.
This WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Ransdell Funeral Chapel. Our goal is and always will be to provide the best value in funeral service available. Exceptional care from a trusted family name, Ransdell Funeral Chapel.
Thank you, Sonny. We're going to see scattered showers and thunderstorms possible after 2. Mostly cloudy with a high of 77. Scattered showers before 8 tonight. Partly cloudy, low of 61. Slight chance of showers and thunderstorms possible after 2 tomorrow afternoon. Mostly sunny Ransdell with a high of 86. Saturday night, slight chance of thunderstorms before 8, mostly clear, low of 65. Got a chance of showers and thunderstorms possible after 11 on Sunday, partly sunny, high of 85. Chance of showers on Monday with thunderstorms possible after 2, mostly sunny, high of 82. Right now under cloudy skies, we have 63 degrees in Harrodsburg at 7:37. Good Friday morning to you. This is the 23rd day of June. Ready, Rick, glad to have you along on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. All right, are you ready to win? DQ today is quiz. I've given you twice. 8 things today is. All I need is one of them. If you can call me up at 859-734-4321 and give me one of the 8 things today is, today you'll pick up a real breakfast, biscuits and gravy, and 2 pieces of sausage from DQ, where happy tastes good, all right? And speaking of good, on this day, 1929, June Carter Cash was born, Johnny Cash's wife. This is called If I Had a Hammer.
If I were a carpenter,
and
you were a lady, would you marry me anyway? Would you have my baby?
If you were a carpenter and I were a lady, I'd marry you anyway. I'd have your baby.
If a tinker was my trade, would I still find you?
I'd be carrying the pot you made, following behind you.
Save your love through loneliness, save your love through sorrow. I gave you my onlyness, give me your tomorrow. If I were a miller and a mill wheel grinding, would you miss your colored blouse and your soft shoes shining?
If you were a miller and a mill wheel grinding, I'd not miss my colored blouse and my soft shoes shining.
Save your love through loneliness, save your love through sorrow. I gave you my onlyness, give me your tomorrow. If I worked my hands in would you still love me?
I'd answer you, yes I would.
And would you not be above me? If I were a carpenter and you were a lady,
I'd marry you anyway. I'd have your baby.
save your love through loneliness, save your love through sorrow. I gave you my loneliness, give me your tomorrow.
If I Were a Carpenter, June Carter Cash and Johnny Cash. We celebrate the birth of June Carter Cash on this date in 1929. She expired in 2003. Don't have a winner, a right answer yet for what today is. There's 8 things. I've given you the answers twice. And up for grabs is a real breakfast. Biscuits and gravy and 2-piece sausage from DQ where happy tastes good. Let's see. Let me give you a hint, I guess. One of them is you should just do this and don't worry about it. You just need to do this and not worry about anything. Don't hold on to it. There's an expression to just do this. And it's also a game in the Monopoly game. You collect $200 when you pass this. All right, there you go. That should give it to somebody. And also, in school, you use these things in a class, and it had keys. All right, there you go. All right, let's go. Speaking of which, it is Chico DeBarge, his 57th birthday. It's called Who's Holding Donna Now?
Sometimes a love won't let go. Hard as I try, I know it shows. Everybody's telling me you'll be over her eventually.
They're called DeBarge. That song's called Who's Holding Donna Now, as we celebrate the 57th birthday of Chico DeBarge, singer with the group DeBarge. Hey, got a winner for the DQ. Today is quiz. Yes, we have Betty Burchett, who called in, and she likes the National Pecan Sandies Day. She likes the pecan sandies. I've tried them, but they hurt my teeth. It's also Let It Go Day, International Widows Day, National Pink Day, National Pink Flamingos Day. My wife would like that. National Hydration Day, SAT Math Day, and Typewriting Day. Celebrate those accordingly. So thank you, Betty. Thank you all called in. Thank you, Barbara Montgomery, because we could not do it without your generosity. If you're looking for something to do tonight, it's a double your Elvis weekend. Elvis tribute artist Jonathan Raitt will perform your favorite songs by the king of rock and roll during a delicious home-cooked dinner in their shaded courtyard at Pioneer Playhouse. That's right. And then after that, the supper is from 7 to 8. The show starts at 8:30. It's a show called Blood Suede Shoes, a Sergeant Elvis Presley murder mystery. And for dinner, your choice of beef au jus or barbecue chicken breast with all the fixins, all right? And it's a hilarious, it's a play written by Robbie Henson, a Sergeant Elvis Presley murder mystery original comedy. So that's at Pioneer Playhouse tonight. If you're an Elvis fan, you will love that while you eat. Go and eat there before 7 to 8. Elvis is going to be in the little courtyard area singing to you, all right, all of his big hits. And then go and see Blood Suede Shoes, a Sergeant Elvis Presley murder mystery doubleheader. We got your tech report and the good news brought to you by Jamie Dunn Shelter Insurance.
Roblox is now allowing creators to build experiences that feature mature content for users who are at least 17 years old. The experiences and content may contain violence, romantic themes, and depictions of blood and alcohol. In order to create or view such content, Roblox will require users to upload a selfie and a photo of a government-issued ID. The Federal Trade Commission suing Amazon. It alleges the e-commerce giant got millions to sign up for Amazon Prime through manipulative means. It also accuses Amazon of using dark patterns, tactics used to get customers to stay subscribed or enrolled in a service. Dark patterns could include strategies such as hiding an unsubscribe link in a tough-to-find spot. And the latest list of the most prevalent threat actor countries behind sponsored cyber attacks is out, and China tops the list. Cybersecurity company Trellix released the annual report that says 79% of all malicious activity detected can be linked to China. The report covers the first quarter of this year. Tech Report, Mark Mayfield, NBC News Radio.
Thank you, Mark. And here is the good news. A radio host in Cincinnati named Natalie Jones is in the news after fans helped track down a guy she kissed at a recent concert. They were standing in line for beer and started talking. Someone got a great photo of the kiss, and that's all she had to go on. But listeners managed to track him down. It turned out that he's been looking for her, too. He lives in Pennsylvania, so it would have to be a long-distance thing for now, but they already met up again, and they're also getting together next month for the 4th of July. A guy in San Jose, California, turned 100 years old last Saturday and loves dogs. So his family used the app Nextdoor to organize a big dog parade. Around 200 people with dogs showed up for it. A guy who writes recently published a really good kids book called The Day the Dogs Had a Parade. His mom wrote it, sat in a drawer for 40 years. Check it out at Amazon. He's behind a lot of the fun stuff that's brought to you. A man in Connecticut got shot while driving his car on Tuesday, but he's okay after his cell phone stopped the bullet. He only got grazed by it. Last we heard, cops were still looking for the idiot shooter. A woman in Georgia named Jackie Flournoy is excited right now because something she planted in her yard 36 years ago has finally bloomed. It's a type of agave called a century plant because it only blooms once in its whole life. And when it does, it's impressive. Practically overnight, a stalk shot up 25 feet from the middle of it. Wow. And that's the good news. If you enjoy the good news, please let this man know. Either stop by his office or give him a call.
I'm Jamie Dunn, your local shelter insurance agent. We're your shield, we're your shelter. Hurry up, dude. The game's about to start.
Nothing beats spending the day watching the game with your buddies.
Dude, I'm literally right here. Let's do this.
Which is why a shelter insurance renter's policy is key to your winning game plan. It protects things your landlord's policy doesn't.
Dude, where's your TV?
What? Oh, no way, dude.
Like that flat screen TV that just got stolen.
I'm Jamie Dunn, your local shelter insurance agent. We're your shield, we're your shelter.
If you're feeling hopeless, alone, and broken, maybe empty inside, Chloe's Petals for Hope.
Chloe's Petals for Hope sponsors a self-group. Support, encourage, listen, and fellowship for ages 19 to 30 at Campbellsville University Harrodsburg campus behind Steak and Shake the second Monday of every month from 6 until 7 p.m. Follow us on Facebook and look at our website, Chloe's Petals for Hope, for more information. For help, call the crisis hotline 988.
It's here. It's new. Filled with the best wide selection of vehicles just for you.
Right at Field Used Car Factory.
7 acres of pre-owned elite inventory makes them the largest deal maker around.
Right at Field Used Car Factory.
So come on down to Nicholsville off US 27 to Vince Drive. Then you've arrived at the new
Right at Field Used Car Factory.
Buy with confidence straight from the factory. Take a virtual tour at
RightAtFieldUsedCarFactory.com.
Here's Robin at the Mercer County Public Library.
Right here at 109 West Lexington Street. Come and visit us Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Give us a call, 859-734-3680. And if you want to quickly get to a staff member, press 2. You do not have to pay fines. We just need the book back. Copies, we've reduced the price on that. Any size paper you have, whether it's black and white or whether it's color, it's 10 cents per side.
At the Mercer County Public Library.
If you're looking for a better dental experience, Dr. Jennifer Nichols' goal is always to provide each and every patient with the very best dental care in the most genuine and caring manner possible. Their office has a friendly atmosphere that will immediately put your family at ease. Their professional staff will help you feel welcome and comfortable every time you enter their office as they strive to provide the highest standard of personalized dental care in a gentle and efficient way. For an appointment, visit Dr. Jennifer Nichols. She's on North College Street. Call 734-5111. See how different a dental experience can be with Dr. Jennifer Nichols.
The hometown place where all the locals eat is the old bus station in downtown Harrodsburg. The fresh veggies and sides, the famous banana soft serve ice cream, all make it a great place to eat with family and friends. Stop in for breakfast or come by for lunch. Be sure to get a Titan burger or a Bulldog burger. And when the weather is nice, enjoy a meal on the outdoor patio. Specials every day. Call ahead for carryout. Located in Harrodsburg on South Greenville Street, the old bus station restaurant, open Tuesday through Saturday 7 to 2. The old bus station in downtown Harrodsburg.
The Personal Effects Show, a program that encourages listeners to understand antiques, collectibles, and sometimes just plain junk. The Personal Effects Show airs each Saturday morning on WHBN FM 99.5 and AM 1420 after the 10 o'clock news with Jerry Sampson, your host, who interviews collectors, dealers, experts, and others. The Personal Effects Show is sponsored by the James Harrod Trust, Bluegrass Artworks, and J. Sampson Antiques and Books.
This is Parable's own Alyssa Ray. I got my start on American Idol. You can get your start weekday mornings 6 till 10 with Radio Rick on 99.5 WHBN The Rooster.
loves company. This old dog sings harmony. Tambourine tied to his tail. You can hear him moan, you can hear him wail. Yeah. Woo! Jody, baby, she got a dollar. Down the road, you can hear her holler. Get up, Clyde, we got things to do. That old dog can sing the blues. He don't move, he don't flinch. Clyde, he don't move an inch. Sit on the porch, ain't got no shoes. Picking the bass and singing the blues. Clyde played electric bass. Played it with finesse and grace.
Waylon Jennings, that one's called Clyde, and before that it was the Orlons, and it's Don't Hang Up, as Rosetta Hightower, singer with the Orlons, was born on this date in 1944. We'll have another song coming up right here from them on WHBN Harrodsburg, the Rooster, your community voice since 1955 on AM 1420, FM 99.5, World Wide Web at hometownlive.net. That's your big online store savings store. It's called Big Deals. Hometownlive.net, click on Big Deals. We're also seen on CKYTV.net, Channel 2. It's 8 o'clock.
NBC News Radio, I'm Michael Kastner. The Coast Guard confirms the submersible used to view the Titanic was found demolished on the ocean floor, and its 5 passengers are dead. Trey Thomas reports.
Rear Admiral John Mauger said there was some catastrophic failure and the vessel imploded.
An ROV, or remote-operated vehicle, discovered the tail cone of the Titan submersible approximately 1,600 feet from the bow of the Titanic.
He gave his condolences to the family members affected. It disappeared Sunday about 900 miles off the coast of Cape Cod, Massachusetts. I'm Trey Thomas.
Parts of Colorado are still reeling from a storm that included a tornado and baseball-sized hail. The National Weather Service called the severe weather in the Denver area on Thursday a particularly dangerous situation. Storm-related damage and downed trees left thousands of customers without power. Interstate 95 in Philadelphia will reopen today. Mark Mayfield with that story.
Pennsylvania's Department of Transportation says 6 temporary lanes will be open to traffic starting Friday at noon local time. The highway has been closed for nearly 2 weeks after a fiery tanker crash caused a collapse of the roadway. The closure has had an impact on both local traffic and nationwide shipping. Governor Josh Shapiro has praised construction crews who have worked around the clock to fix the highway. I'm Mark Mayfield.
President Biden and Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi are hailing a new era of cooperation between the United States and India. The president hosted a state dinner for Modi at the White House Thursday with the guest list including a number of Silicon Valley executives like Apple's Tim Cook and Sundar Pichai of Google.
And may we always remember that it's our people that give our partnership strength.
Biden and Modi also announced new agreements between the two countries, including deals on semiconductors, critical materials, technology, space cooperation, and defense. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
Are you worried about your taxes? Okay, so I'm talking to those of you out there that have not filed in a few years with the IRS or state. It's time to get worried, and here's why. The IRS is getting back from their own COVID lockdown, and they're hiring more enforcers, and they're going to come after people that owe taxes. So if you're a 1099 worker, and maybe you just plain forgot to file your taxes, you need to call the professionals right now at the Tax Helpline. They are experts at knowing the tax regulations evaluations, and their goal is to help you pay as little as possible. Call right now and get a 100% free tax evaluation. Remember, before the IRS knocks on your door, knock on our door. If you owe $10,000 or more in back taxes, make this free call right now.
Call Texas 321 now at 800-808-9443. 800-808-9443. That's 800-808-9443.
Over 7 million baby shark bath toys are being recalled. Mark Mayfield with details.
On Thursday, the Consumer Product Safety Commission announced the Pink Frog brand Baby Shark Sing and Swim bath toys have hard plastic top fins that pose a risk of impalement, lacerations, and punctures. There are around 7.5 million units currently on the market. Newer editions of the toy that feature the softer silicone top fins are not being recalled. I'm Mark Mayfield.
A fundraiser at a Rhode Island Walmart is stirring up controversy. The Providence Journal reports a black employee at a store in town was placed in a cage asking for bail money as part of a donation drive for the Hasbro Children's Miracle Network. Black Lives Matter Rhode Island Political Action Committee released a statement demanding Walmart take accountability. The Lifespan Health System that operates the state's award-winning hospitals has asked Walmart to refrain from doing anything like that in the future. Well, a corporate spokesperson said the fundraiser was against existing Walmart policies. New York Jets quarterback Aaron Rodgers says his positive experiences with psychedelic substances have helped him become a better person.
When you find that edge and surpass it and create a new edge, you're creating in the in-between a beautiful new piece of life and energy and love and divine guidance that comes in that really changes your life.
Rodgers spoke for an hour on Wednesday as part of the Psychedelic Sciences Convention taking place in Denver this week. Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg are dead serious about fighting each other in a UFC octagon. Brian Shook with more.
UFC President Dana White said on TMZ Live that the CEOs talked with him earlier this week about what he says would be the biggest fight in history. Musk reportedly responded to news that Zuckerberg planned to start his own version of Twitter by saying he's up for a cage match if he is.
Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. 5 lifeguards at the Anderson Dean Park Pool have been honored by the Mercer County Fiscal Court for their work saving a child's life. The Harrodsburg Herald's reporting that Alyssa Montgomery, Aiden Musick, Hope Lanham, Abigail Kuhn, and Cadence Kurtzinger all played a part in saving a 4-year-old boy's life. It happened while a daycare group was at the pool when the older sister of the boy alerted lifeguard staff that her younger brother had his face in the water for too long. After rescue breathing and CPR, that boy began breathing again. Now the parents are using the incident to warn other parents that it takes just a moment for a child to drown and that adults should stay vigilant when a child is in the water. Speaking of the Anderson Dean Park Pool, the Mercer County Fiscal Court has quickly voted to pay to help repair the pool. We told you earlier this week that the Anderson Dean Community Park Pool would be closed the rest of the summer season after multiple issues were found. The price to repair the pool is estimated at $700,000, and since estimates showed that building a new pool in the same dimensions would cost around $10 million, the Mercer Fiscal Court voted in favor of paying their part to the pool repairs. And unemployment was up in 96 counties from this time last year. This according to the Kentucky Center for Statistics. In this area, Garrett County had the lowest unemployment rate at 3.7%. Mercer County close behind at 3.8%. Boyle was at 4.2%. Lincoln County at 4.7%. Carroll County had the state's lowest unemployment rate at 2.8%. I'm Joe Mathis. Ready to explore the outdoors? Come park it in Kentucky. The Bluegrass State's 45 diverse parks offer everything you want in a vacation. Hike a forest trail, paddle clear water, enjoy a horseback ride, or simply sit back, take a deep breath, soak up the sights and sounds of nature. What could be better than that? Kentucky residents can enjoy more for less with discounted rates for the best outdoor adventure, camping, lodging, golf, and more. Go to parks.ky.gov. Parks.ky.gov. up.
I have a hunch you want to become part of the lunch bunch and munch at your Harrodsburg Dairy Queen. In June, hamburgers are only 99 cents. Hamburgers, 99 cents. Cheeseburgers are just $1.99. Cheeseburgers, $1.99. Well, double cheeseburgers are a tasty $2.99. Double cheeseburgers, $2.99. During the June Burger Swoon, you'll make a basket catch with a burger basket, chili cheese dog basket, or chicken strip basket with fries, drink, and sundae. Your choice, Just $7. Do yourself a flavor and become part of the lunch bunch at your Harrodsburg DQ, where happy tastes good.
Throughout its history, Hitachi Astemo Americas has been synonymous with safety, quality, growth, and continuous improvement. Adhering to these core values has enabled us to succeed as an innovative supplier of world-class products to the global automotive market. With nearly 2,000 employees in Central Kentucky, we are dedicated to exceeding the expectations of our customers. Find out more about our opportunities at careers.hitachi.com. That's careers.hitachi.com. Hitachi Astemo Americas is an equal opportunity employer.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by your Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg and Outdoor Power and Rental. Visit Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg for their weekly and monthly specials. North College Street.
We're going to see this patchy fog. It should be moving out pretty soon. Scattered showers and thunderstorms are possible after 2. Mostly cloudy with a high of 77. Scattered showers before 8 tonight. Partly cloudy, low of 61. Tomorrow, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms possible after 2, mostly sunny, high of 86. Slight chance of thunderstorms before 8 tomorrow night, mostly clear, low of 65. Chance of showers and thunderstorms possible after 11 a.m. on Sunday, partly sunny, high of 85. Chance of showers on Monday with thunderstorms possible after 2, mostly sunny, high of 82. Slight chance of showers between 8 and 2 on Tuesday, then a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2, mostly sunny, high of 81. Sunny Wednesday, high of 82. Scattered showers and thunderstorms Thursday, mostly sunny, high of 84. Right now, under cloudy skies, we have 64 degrees in Harrodsburg at 8:09. Good Friday morning, kids. We've made it to another weekend. This is the 23rd day of June. Radio Rick, thanking you so much for making us a part of your Friday morning on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations, and song requests can be done. 859-734-4321. 734-4321. That number works to register somebody for the DQ ice cream cake giveaway this morning before 10 o'clock for the 17th through the 23rd. Anyone having a birthday, make sure I get a name and a phone number, like Rosetta Huffman, Samantha Mays, Donna Humphrey, Paul Logue, Bryson Turner, and Jackson Selby. They're all registered for the DQ ice cream cake giveaway. All right, here is what today is. All right, are you ready? It is Let It Go Day, International Widows Day, National Pink Day, National Pink Flamingos Day, National Pecan Sandies Day, National Hydration Day, SAT Math Day, and Typewriting Day. Celebrate those accordingly. Birthdays. We have got Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, all right? And here's who we have today. Robert Bean, Monica Thornton, Tucker Huntsinger, Roxanne Kephart. For tomorrow, we have Sandra Lowry, Katie Lone, Jackie Glass, Hal Morris, Fama Jones, and Bumpy Crawford. Sunday, David Teeter, Robin Cook, Kendall Malloy, Kurt Young, Robert Haywood, Karen Stanhope. We have Dino Perkins and Tony Bump Brown.
Hey, y'all, this is Neil McCoy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
All right. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. Stop by to sing happy birthday, Neil. Life hack. Want your strawberries to last longer? Wash them in diluted vinegar. This will extend their life. Now, it doesn't say what kind of a solution, what 2-to-1 or whatever. So you might want to experiment. You probably don't want to put too much vinegar on them. I don't think it would taste so great. And your positive thought says a loving heart is the truest wisdom. Good stuff. And it's good stuff right here. Power Hour number 3 as we start the weekend for those just getting up right now with this. Thank you, Fred. We appreciate that so much. We got Super Dave coming up. Jumpin' Johnny Sloan's going to be broadcasting live. He will be in the Corral Business Center, and that's Dr. Matthew Duggar, Eye Care and Optical. So he'll be broadcasting. They'll have a ribbon cutting going on there.
Let's see, what else do we have coming up? We have the Random Facts, Kim King State Rep Report, and then after the 9:30 news, we will have Larry the Legend Sanders. That and a whole lot more stuff for you. Sit back, relax, and watch the pictures fly through the air, kids. Get up, move around.
Friday!
Yes, it's Friday.
Waited all week long, it's come. Now your work is done. It's time for fun. Oh, Friday's here. Give a cheer, 'cause Friday's here. Crack a beer. Oh, Friday's here. Give a cheer.
Vox Views on University of Kentucky Sports is on the air. Featuring 7-time Kentucky Sports Writer of the Year, Larry Vaught.
Kentucky lost quarterback Will Levis and running back Chris Rodriguez to the NFL draft. Yet former UK All-SEC defensive back and former NFL player Van Howes thinks overall Kentucky could have upgraded its offensive skill players for the 2023 season. Part of his optimism is based on what he thinks returning offensive coordinator Liam Cohen will be able to do with receiver Tavion Robinson to make him a much better player next season. Van Howes also believes that sophomore receivers Dane Key and Barry Brown are going to make another jump forward. He knows they were UK's best receivers as true freshmen in 2022 and would have been better in 2023 no matter who the coaches were, just because of the experience they now have. However, he also thinks the return of Liam Cohen to run the offense and scheme ways to use talented players like them will make both Brown and Key way better this season.
Vox Views will return in a moment.
If you're looking for a dealership that has a great selection of new and pre-owned vehicles on the lot, then head to Wildcat Chevrolet Cadiz.
This is Michael Oliver, and we do have a good selection. We have new trucks on the lot to choose from. Check out the new Chevrolet Trailblazer or all new Chevrolet Trax. They're both surprisingly spacious for a smaller SUV. Plenty of room for you and your stuff. They get great gas mileage and they're priced right too. New or pre-owned, we can find something that's perfect for you.
That's Wildcat Chevrolet Cadiz. Check them out, wildcatchevrolet.com.
But the biggest reason former UK NFL player Van Howes is so confident is quarterback Devin Leary. Howes recalls how no one was sure what Will Levis might do after transferring from Penn State, where he was primarily a runner. Leary proved at North Carolina State he could not only throw the football, but he could also process offensive information. Howes believes Leary being able to process what the defense is doing quicker will put less stress on the offensive line and give Leary and his talented receivers the chance to really shine this season.
Find more from Larry at yoursportsedge.com.
Jan Briscoe from Royalty Florist and Gifts.
I still do interior design, so we can help you out with from your home decor. Or we have our own website, royaltyfloraldesigns.com. Go there and some of our own personal design that can help you select something that's just right for you. Phone number is 734-3339, 734-3339. And our website is royaltyfloraldesigns.com. So any of your major wire services that are out there, contact them, 1-800-FLOWERS, and they'll make sure that we get the order.
Hello, Central Kentucky. I'm Steve Bertram with sports. At the NBA draft last night, Kentucky guard Cason Wallace was the 10th pick of the night, going to the Dallas Mavericks. Then Wallace was immediately traded to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Chris Livingston of UK, another freshman, was taken by the Milwaukee Bucks with the 58th and final pick of the draft. Now Oscar Tshiebwe and Jacob Toppin will have to wait and see what's ahead for them. San Antonio made no surprise with the first selection, 7'4" Frenchman Victor Wembanyama. Charlotte then took Brandon Miller of Alabama with the second pick. Kentucky football has its 7th and 8th commitments to its 2024 recruiting class. Multipurpose tailback Tavani Mizell out of Florida chose Kentucky over Oklahoma and North Carolina. 6'4", 180-pound defensive back Jaquavius Marshall from Macon, Georgia, picked the Cats, too. It'll be an all-SEC final in the College Baseball World Series Championship, best 2 out of 3, starting tomorrow night in Omaha as number 2 Florida faces number 5 LSU. Last night, the Tigers advanced with a 2-0 win over Wake Forest. Tommy White blasted a 2-run homer in the bottom of the 11th. In Major League Baseball, Cincinnati was off yesterday. The Reds put their 11-game winning streak on the line against the Atlanta Braves tonight in Great American Ballpark. The Braves won their 8th straight last night, 5-1 over the Phillies in 10 innings. NASCAR is running this weekend in Lebanon, Tennessee at the Nashville Super Speedway on Hometown Radio. We'll have Xfinity racing tomorrow afternoon, airtime at 3, and Cup action Sunday evening at 6, both on WHIR-FM. That's sports. God bless America. I'm Steve Bertram on the Hometown Radio Network.
Would you like to receive a free gift? Refer a friend or family member to Farmers National Bank and receive your free gift. It's simple. Visit the bank's website at fnbky.com. And when your friend opens a Farmers National Bank checking account, you receive a free gift. Stop by a Farmers National Bank office in Danville, Bergen, Harrodsburg, Junction City, Lancaster, Liberty, Middleburg, Perryville, and Stanford. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
ADA Heating and Air. ADA is on the way. Large enough to serve you, small enough to care. Since 1984. Always on time with our professional team when we show up at your door. Residential and commercial, day or night. ADAHeatingandAir.com does it right. ADA Heating and Air. ADA is on the way.
I want a steak and shake burger and fries.
Say what?
A steak and shake burger and fries.
Say where?
Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
Say who?
Me, you, and any who that's looking for a great shake, burger, and fry. Open to the public. I'll sizzle you there. Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg behind Campbellsville University. You're welcome. I'm welcome. We're welcome. That's Steak and Shake. A burger and a shake makes life so great at Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
At Cartown Kia, we're the home of the $88 down delivers when you shop our huge selection of pre-owned vehicles. Shop now this 2019 Honda Fit, this 2020 Kia Soul, or this 2018 Ford Edge. Your choice, just $88 down and $249 a month. Shop and save with confidence at Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
Example, 2019 Honda Fit, 2020 Kia Soul, and 2018 Ford Edge. Only select in stock makes and models with approved credit. $88 down payment, $249 per month plus tax, title, license, and dock fees. Subject to prior sale. Price may not include dealer added options. See dealer for details.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Arnold Family MedSafe Pharmacy, saving you on all your prescription drugs. Located on South College Street across from Pizza Hut. Arnold Family MedSafe Pharmacy.
Scattered showers and thunderstorms are possible after 2, mostly cloudy, high of 77. Scattered showers before 8 tonight, partly cloudy, low of 61. We got a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms possible after 2 tomorrow, mostly sunny, high of 86. Tomorrow night, a slight chance of thunderstorms before 8, mostly clear, low of 65. Sunday, got a chance of showers and thunderstorms possible after 11, partly sunny with a high of 85. And Monday, starting a work week off, chance of showers with thunderstorms possible after 2, mostly sunny, high of 82. Right now, under cloudy skies, we have 64 degrees in Harrodsburg at 8:20 and a half. Would this happen to be Super Dave?
Yes, it is.
Than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's Super Dave. Yes, it's Super Dave. Strange visitor from another planet who came to Earth with powers and abilities far beyond those of mortal men. Super Dave. Who can change the course of mighty rivers, bend steel in his bare hands, and who, disguised as
David Ashton,
mild-mannered reporter for
WHBN Radio,
fights a never-ending battle for truth, justice, and the American way. And now, another exciting episode in the adventures of Super Dave.
Well, another exciting episode. Good morning to Super Dave.
Well, good morning, Rick.
How is Super Dave feeling? How's the old back?
I'm not doing too bad this morning.
Okay. So your little stimulators helping?
It is, but I have had some pains this week, though.
Oh,
so,
have you?
Yeah, but it's like I said, it would not, completely get everything, but it would help, and it has. But it's not to say that I haven't had some, pretty good pains here and there. So.
Right.
But still, overall, I'm pretty happy with it.
Good. That's the kind of report we like to hear.
Yeah.
And speaking of reports, have you got a report for us on some country music news?
Well, I sure do. Our old buddy Willie Nelson.
Yeah.
Yeah. Will interpret some of his classic songs with a group of world-class pickers on his new bluegrass album.
Oh.
Yeah. The project will mark the 90-year-old country legend's, get this, 151st album.
Wow. Jeez.
Now, back in March, when his recent album came out, it was said it was the 89th album. But overall, in some fashion, there's been 150 Willie Nelson albums released. It's coming out on September 15th and introduced with a new rendition of a song that he had out several years ago called You Left Me a Long, Long Time Ago. The original version of You Left Me a Long, Long Time Ago from Nelson's 1972 album, The Willie Way, was a full band production that was steeped in piano and pedal steel, bellying its relatively quick tempo. This new version, featuring only acoustic instruments, is slower and heavier, with Nelson's voice occasionally accented by delicate harmonies. Nelson is joined on bluegrass by some of the best in the business, including Barry Bells on upright bass, Ron Block on banjo, Aubrey Haney on fiddle, Rob Ix on dobro, Josh Martin on acoustic guitar, Mickey Raphael on harmonica, and Mickey's also on his road band, Seth Taylor on mandolin, Bobby Terry on guitar, and Dan Tominski on mandolin. Dan, of course, is with Alison Krauss.
Oh, and Union Station, yeah.
Yeah, and is the guy that sang Man of Constant Sorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the voice you hear on that song.
I played that a couple days ago, yeah.
All right. With backing singers including Wyatt Beard, Buddy Cannon, and Melanie Cannon, the selections are all Nelson compositions from well-known numbers like Good-Hearted Woman, which he wrote with Willie, not with himself, with Waylon Jennings, On the Road Again, and lesser-known gems like 1993's Still Moving to Me and 1963's Home Motel. Bluegrass is Nelson's second album of 2023, following I Don't Know a Thing About Love, which came out in March and paid tribute to songs of Harlan Howard. Nelson also celebrated his 90th birthday with a two-day all-star celebration at the Hollywood Bowl. A film made about those concerts will arrive this month. And in November, Nelson will release his new book, Energy Follows Thought, the story behind the songs, where he unpacks lyrics to 160 of his compositions. Not only has he written quite a bit of his own songs, but he has written many hits for other artists. And a good example of that is Crazy by Patsy Cline.
Oh, yeah.
So, anyway, that's something for Willie fans to look forward to.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the resurrection of Alabama's iconic June Jam this year was a big success, drawing nearly 11,000 fans to their hometown of Fort Payne, Alabama on June 3rd. The return of the sold-out festival, last held in 1997, raised hundreds of thousands of dollars for future grants for those in need of disaster relief. Collectively, through the years, June Jam has raised over $20 million for worthy causes. Held at the VFW Fairgrounds this year, Jam featured performances by Alabama, Jamie Johnson, Jake Owen, the Oak Ridge Boys, the frontmen of country music, which features Richie McDowell, Tim Rushlow, and Larry Stewart, Chapel Hart, the Isaacs, Worth the Wait, Exile, Mark Wills, Bill McCoy, Home Free, Janie Fricky, the Malpass Brothers, DJ Silver, and even Randy Travis made a special appearance. It was great to see the local community excited about the jam. Again, it says Alabama Steady Gentry. It was a great event to bring back once again and to help a few charities as well. The performance portion of the June Jam was preceded by a public memorial service for the late Jeff Cook, who passed away last November following a lengthy battle of Parkinson's. I think Jeff would have been proud of having another jam, explained the Gentry. His celebration of life to kick off things was a wonderful time to reflect on all the good times we shared over the years, and we miss him. June Jam was created by Alabama and has brought some of the biggest names in country together for charity. The first June Jam benefit concert took place in 1982, and it continued annually for 16 years, making it one of the biggest country events in the nation. Performers in the past included Garth Brooks, Charlie Daniels, Alan Jackson, the Judds, Tim McGraw, Toby Keith. How about Wayne Newton thrown in there, Rick?
What about his
Dolly
cousin?
Parton, Fig.
Fig.
Yeah, Dolly Parton, Trisha Yearwood, Charlie Pride, Willie Nelson, and many more.
Wow.
Now, this year, I saw the figure the other day of what they raised this year, and it was $2 million for charity. So it's a wonderful thing that they've always been big supporters of their community down there in Fort Payne. So that's this week's country news, except I'm going to throw this in really quick. Dolly Parton has another #1 song on the charts, this time on the classic rock songs chart with her most recent release from her album Rockstar that's going to be out later this year with her new single called Bygones. So she's amazing. She is always making news some way.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, very
So I just
good.
wanted to throw that in.
Yeah, I'm glad you did. It's pretty cool
Yeah,
stuff.
but she's always in the news in some fashion.
Yeah. You heard of the group DeBarge?
Yes, I heard that song a while ago.
Okay.
I really liked it, and I went and downloaded it.
Okay. Chico DeBarge is 57, one of the brothers.
All right.
June Carter Cash, born on this date, Super Dave, in 1929.
Mm-hmm.
We have Mick Fleetwood. Tomorrow will be 76 years old. Fleetwood Mac.
76.
Yes.
Wow.
You remember Jeff Beck used to be at the Yardbirds and some other groups.
Oh, yeah, I remember him.
He was born tomorrow in 1944. Eddie Floyd, you remember Knock on Wood? Singer.
Mm-hmm.
He'd be 86 on Sunday. Carly Simon will be 78 on Sunday.
Wow.
And David Patch, 69, keyboardist with the group Toto.
Toto.
Yeah, Toto.
It was a cute little dog that followed Dorothy around.
That's right, yeah. And the little
Oh, wait a minute.
Wicked
That's
Witch.
a different Toto.
Yeah, that was a dog, not the group.
Yeah. You know, talking about June Carter.
Yeah.
She was born in 1929, right?
She was born in 1929. That is correct.
My dad was born in January of 1929. Yeah.
Yep. She expired in 2003.
Yeah, her and Johnny, they were never apart very long, and even in passing, they wasn't apart very long because it was just 4 or 5 months later, Johnny passed away right behind her.
Yep. Did you know she co-wrote Ring of Fire?
I sure did.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of my favorite Johnny Cash songs.
Talented
But
lady.
Johnny didn't have many bad songs.
No,
A great storyteller in them.
Yeah. All right, Super Dave. I guess that will do it for this edition, and we'll look forward to another edition next Friday.
I hope so. Hopefully, I got some good news. And
yeah,
like I said, I always try to stay away from bad news, but it ain't always easy.
Now, hey, you're just a reporter, so don't shoot the reporter.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you have a good week, and we'll talk to you next Friday.
All right. I hope everybody has a great weekend.
You too. Take care.
All right. You too.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Super Dave. There he goes. Now with Super News, it's Joe. 832.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. 4 people will run for Harrodsburg's open mayoral seat. The Harrodsburg Herald's reporting that 4 people have filed their names to run for that spot. Jennifer Casimir, a former city commissioner and business owner. Wayne Lacey, a business owner. Joe Lynn Pike, a former officer with the U.S. Navy and the retired clerk for the Harrodsburg Police Department. And Bob Williams, a retired Harrodsburg resident. Harrodsburg's mayoral seat has seen a lot of faces over the last 3 years. Former Harrodsburg Mayor Art Freeman resigned in June of 2021 due to an illness before he passed away 2 months later. His seat was filled by Billy Whiteneck, who served until 2023 when he moved outside the city. Bubby Isham served as the mayor after Whiteneck resigned until the commission appointed Scott Mosley as the mayor in February of this year. Mosley, however, resigned to take a job with the state, which has since moved Isham back into the role of acting mayor. The mayoral election will happen on November 7th, the same day as the governor's election. A Danville man was arrested after he led police on a chase. It happened early yesterday morning around 2:15 when Danville police were notified of a multi-agency pursuit heading toward Danville. That pursuit entered Danville from US 127, where Danville police used a tire deflation device near Jane Trail. The driver, 27-year-old Aaron Jackson, kept on driving down South 2nd Street, where Danville police arrested him without incident. He was hit with a multitude of charges, including DUI, domestic assault, domestic violence, and burglary, amongst other charges. He was lodged in the Boyle County Jail. I'm Joe Mathis.
You need a stopper at the new Papa's Quick Stop for some knickknacks, gas and snacks, breakfast, lunch, and fried chicken with a bone. Papa's Quick Stop has a loyalty program, fast way to earn on every purchase you make. A swipe of your card is all it takes. Come see what they've done to the new place at Papa's Quick Stop. Come try their great breakfast, lunch specials, and save on all your gas, snacks, beer, and much, much more. Hey, Papa, can you stop at the Quick Stop in Danville, across from the fairgrounds? Now offering the full Candleberry collection. Candleberry at Papa.
Catch these real deals at your Napa of Harrodsburg store today. An instant rebate by a qualifying 5-quart API motor oil for $32.99 and get a Max Clean free. That's a $17.99 value. Now at Harrodsburg Napa, get a 1000A jump starter for $74.99. Napa 15W40 HD motor oil, $13.29 a gallon. Save $10 when you purchase a pair of exact fit beam blades and rear blades. Whether you're a pro or do it yourself, Napa has the right tools for the job. Your one-stop shop for real savings at your Harrodsburg Napa. Here are the obituaries. Savannah Vaughn, age 96 of Harrodsburg, died Sunday. The graveside service is Friday at 11:30 at the Spring Hill Cemetery. Alexander and Royalty Funeral Home is in charge of the arrangements. Virginia Ann Chumley, age 92 of Harrodsburg, died Sunday. She was the widow of Connie Chumley. Visitation is Friday from 5 until 8 and Saturday from 7 at the time of the service at 1 o'clock at Alexander and Royalty Funeral Home. Sandra Catherine Deering, age 75 of Harrodsburg, died Sunday. She was the widow of Thomas Deering. Visitation is Monday from 11 at the time of the service at 1 o'clock at Alexander and Royalty Funeral Home. Debbie Ann Lewis Peevler, age 64 of Harrodsburg, died Saturday. She was the wife of Edward Gary Peevler. Visitation is Tuesday from 11 at the time of the service at 12 noon at Alexander and Royalty Funeral Home. Brent Allen Lyons, age 36 of Harrodsburg, died Tuesday. Visitation is next Tuesday from 10 at the time of the service at 2 o'clock at Alexander and Royalty Funeral Home. Bonnie Sue Anglin, age 62 of Harrodsburg, died Tuesday. A memorial service will be held at a later date. Sims Funeral Services is in charge of the arrangements. And those today's obituaries on AM 1420 and 99.5 FM WHBN. Ready to explore the outdoors? Come park it in Kentucky. The Bluegrass State's 45 diverse parks offer everything you want in a vacation. Hike a forest trail, paddle clear water, enjoy a horseback ride, or simply sit back, take a deep breath, soak up the sights and sounds of nature. What could be better than that? Kentucky residents can enjoy more for less with discounted rates for the best outdoor adventure, camping, lodging, golf, and more. Go to parks.ky.gov. Parks.ky.gov.
Pioneer Playhouse is Kentucky's oldest outdoor theater, and it's right here in Danville. Don't miss our 74th season Under the Stars. Pioneer Playhouse, the perfect summer evening getaway. Great for date night or family night or girls' night. Come on out. We make dinner so you don't have to. Nightly, Tuesdays through Saturdays, June 9th through August 12th. Dinner is served at 7 p.m. and the show begins at 8:30 p.m. Our 74th season in the Bluegrass kicks off with...
We're opening with Blood Suede Shoes.
A Sergeant Elvis Presley murder mystery, running June 9th through July 1st. Original new play by Robbie Henson. If you loved Clue, this play is for you. Swinging 60s, a spooky Scottish castle, and a mad lunatic on the loose. Plus, a dashing young Sergeant Elvis Presley rushing in to save the day. A hilarious murder mystery mashup you won't want to miss. Family friendly with some adult themes. In case of light rain, shows will continue outdoors. Please bring your raincoat and umbrella. When the sun goes down, the stars come out at Pioneer Playhouse.
This is Jason Tyler, loan officer at Whitaker Bank in Harrodsburg. Communication is key. That has always been my motto. Communicating with my customers, finding the best rate, and keeping my customer informed during the entire loan process is something that you can count on. Call me today at 859-734-3316 and let Whitaker Bank help you with your lending needs. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
We're so excited. Nice weather's here, and we're going to wet our plants. Buddy Beaver here, Mulch to Go now has Rock to Go. Yes, we've been busy little beavers and expanded to add landscape, rock, sand, topsoil, compost, and more. We have a wide selection to choose from in both bulk and bags. Stop by Mulch to Go for your landscape needs from pine nuggets, pine straw, cedar, cypress, and playground chips, too.
Mulch to Go opens at 9 a.m. Monday through Saturday.
Call 859-715-7575.
They're located in Harrodsburg on the corner of 127 and Beaumont Avenue. Mulch to Go.
Mulch to Go.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks in Harrodsburg.
This WHBN weather forecast is a service of Northgate Medical Group. Dr. Richard Dart, APRNs Mackenzie Record, and Virginia Morris are accepting new patients at 859-734-3482.
Thank you, Sarah. We're going to see scattered showers and thunderstorms possible after 2 this afternoon, mostly cloudy, high of 77. Scattered showers before 8 tonight, partly cloudy, low of 61. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms possible after 2 tomorrow afternoon, mostly sunny, high of 86. Tomorrow night, a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms before 8, mostly clear with a low of 65. We've got a chance of showers and thunderstorms possible after 11 on Sunday morning, partly sunny, high of 85. Starting our work week off on Monday, chance of showers and thunderstorms possible after 2, mostly sunny, high of 82. Right now, under cloudy skies, we have 64 degrees in Harrodsburg at 8:40. We've got 20 minutes in front of 9 o'clock. I wonder if Jumpin' Johnny Sloan has got his ears on. Hello, Johnny. Johnny. Okay, I guess he's not. He's going to broadcast live at Corral Business Center because it's the grand opening celebration. Dr. Matthew Duggar, Eye Care and Optical in the Corral Business Center. So I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's go ahead and do this.
Hello, everybody. This is David Hopewell with State Farm Insurance. Welcome to Random Facts with Radio Rick.
All right. Thank you very much. We will do it. David. Led Zeppelin, REM, and Depeche Mode have never had a number one single. Rihanna has 14. Cul-de-sac literally translate to butt of the bag in French. There are now more than 9,700 breweries in the U.S. 10 years ago, there were less than half of that. In 1979, there were 90. There's a rare type of watermelon with a solid black rind that grows on an island called Hadoko in Japan. They're called Densuke watermelons. Only about 10,000 are produced every year. They sell for an average of $250. Wow. It takes about 2.5 pounds of grapes to make 1 bottle of wine. All right, let's see if we can go out to Johnny. Are you listening, Johnny?
I'm listening.
Hello, Jumpin' Johnny.
Good morning, Rick. How are you doing this morning?
I am doing fine, and you are doing fine because you're doing a celebration this morning, I understand.
That is correct. And I tell you what, I didn't realize people got up this early in the morning.
What do you mean? What do you talk about? What do you think about me? I get up way before you.
Yeah, but that's you, Rick. You
Yeah.
always get up early.
Well, I have to get here.
Hey, I'm out here. I call it Corral Center, and
Yeah.
a lot of people did that, but it's actually the official name now is the Pioneer Center. It's located
Really?
in the same place.
Okay.
Assume they put a different name on it, and I did not notice it this
I didn't
morning.
either. Oh.
And if you want to know where that's really is, it's right across from the Southern States here on North College Street. So that gives you a little bit of idea where we're located here. As Dr. Matthew Duggar is opening his business now, he's been in eye care for a long, long time, but decided that he was ready to establish his office here in Harrodsburg, and we welcome here. As his wife is from Mercer County, a lot of people might remember Heather Ransdell. So her husband's here and their family. So they're going to have a ribbon cutting today around 10 o'clock. We invite you to come on out and celebrate with new business. Anytime we get new business in Mercer County, Harrodsburg area, we are very thrilled with that.
Yeah.
So we're very thrilled to have Dr. Duggar and his family here with us in Mercer County. So we're going to have a celebration, and he's already busy. I mean, he's had people in and out all morning. So normally he opens up at 9 o'clock, but I think he's up sometimes around 8:30 at your convenience when you can come in and stuff. So we're going to talk to him the importance of eye care, and especially if you have a young child that's getting ready to go back to school. Right now, don't wait till school starts to try to get an eye exam. It is now, schedule it now, especially if you have a kindergarten going in or any age of a child, or everyone should have an eye exam once a year, Rick. So, as you and I get a little bit older, we realize that we probably need an eye exam every year.
You probably need one more often every year.
Yeah, with my eyesight, I probably do. That is correct. But anyway, come on out here. It's located in the Pioneer Center. And back up here in the corner, you can't miss it, suite number 8. And come in and see us across from the Southern States here in Harrodsburg. We'll send it back to Rick for more country here on your hometown radio network, WHBN 99.5.
Thank you, Johnny. Let's play a little bit of music. 8:44. Kim King, State Representative report coming up.
Every time I want you more than I did the time before. Can you stay with me for a while?
But I want the fire still burning bright, darling, on our wedding night. Let's wait till we walk down the aisle.
I don't wanna have to marry you. I don't wanna have to say I do. I want our love to be free, the way God meant love to be. Don't say you have to go now that I want you so. I don't want to be alone.
The temptation is strong, but it's oh so wrong. Please stop and take me home.
I don't want to have to marry you. I don't want to have to say I do.
Jim Ed Brown and Helen Cornelius. I don't want to have to marry you. It's 8:47. Hey, Johnny, are you listening to me? Johnny,
I am listening to you.
Okay. Hey, do you like Elvis Presley?
Well, yeah, I like Elvis.
Yeah.
And my wife really likes Elvis.
Oh.
So, yes.
Well, let me tell you then. There's a double Elvis going on tonight.
A what?
Double Elvis.
Double Elvis?
At Pioneer Playhouse.
Oh, so that means he's made twice.
Yes. There's an Elvis tribute artist, Jonathan Rade's going to be performing the favorite songs by the King of Rock and Roll as you eat dinner tonight at the Pioneer Playhouse from 7 till 8.
Oh, okay. Did we listen to him 2 or 3 years ago?
This is a different one.
Oh, a different one.
Yeah, this is a different one, yes.
Okay.
In the shaded courtyard. And then when that's on from 7 to 8 at 8:30, Blood Suede Shoes.
Ooh, is that the one that...
Murder mystery with Elvis Presley, Sergeant Elvis Presley. That's going on.
Is that the one about being a detective or?
Yes, it's like a clue type of situation where you got to follow along and kind of figure out who done it.
Ah, well, you know what? To listen to WHBN, I knew that.
Yeah.
Think about that.
And Robbie Henson wrote this.
Oh, did he?
Yes.
Okay.
Cool stuff.
I'll have to make sure I put that on my to-do list.
Yes. And you can see better if you go out and see Johnny at the Pioneer Center. It used to be called the Corral Business Center because it's the grand opening celebration of Dr. Matthew Duggar Eye Care and Optical.
Yes, and we invite everyone out. Come out and
Ribbon
see.
cutting at 10, is that correct?
The ribbon cutting will be at 10 o'clock this morning, and we just invite people in the community to come out. He has a great, beautiful facility here, and invite him and make him feel welcome. Like I said, he does have a Mercer County connection.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, and that is his wife, Heather. She was a graduate in Mercer County, lived here in Mercer County, and Miss Heather Ranstroll. I keep calling her Ranstroll because she's always going to be a Ranstroll to me, you know, and stuff like that. But, yeah, we invite people to come on out and see a great, beautiful facility and welcome Matthew. Like I said, we love to, any new business that comes into Mercer County and be supportive of them.
It's good for all of us.
Good for all of us, Rick. Good
all
for
right,
all of us.
and you know what's good for you?
More country music?
Well, no, actually, we're going to take a break, and then we're going to have our state representative, Kim King, join us.
That is a lovely lady and a Mercer County connection, too.
There you go.
Yeah, and you'll listen to your favorite music here on your hometown radio network, WHBN 99.5.
The hometown place where all the locals eat is the old bus station in downtown Harrodsburg. The fresh veggies and sides, the famous banana soft serve ice cream, all make it a great place to eat with family and friends. Stop in for breakfast or come by for lunch. Be sure to get a Titan burger or a Bulldog burger. And when the weather is nice, enjoy a meal on the outdoor patio. Specials every day. Call ahead for carryout. Located in Harrodsburg on South Greenville Street, the old bus station restaurant, open Tuesday through Saturday 7 to 2. The old bus station in downtown Harrodsburg.
This is Caraway at Mattresses and More on Houstonville Road in Danville. If you are looking for new furniture or bedding, stop by and check us out. New items arriving weekly, and we sell off the floor. Buy it today and take it home today. We offer layaway and 12 months same-as cash with approved credit.
Thank you, Caraway. Again, buy it today, take it home today. Living room suits, bedroom suits, dinette sets, recliners, and more. From Mattresses and More, Southland Plaza next to Ace Hardware.
It's the law.
Es la ley.
It's the law.
It's the law.
It's the law. It's the law to call before you dig. If you don't...
we were putting in a shadow box fence in Louisville. A couple of my guys, instead of using hand augers, used the power auger and ran into a telephone line and a internet line.
And they paid $13,000 for the repairs. Before you dig, go online to Kentucky811.org. It's the law.
The Hometown Radio Network sports broadcast schedule brought to you by Monticello Bank. NASCAR racing. On Saturday, we have the Xfinity Series race. It's the Tennessee Lottery 250 in Nashville. 3:30 green flag drop. A race we'll have on 103.9 FM WHIR. On Sunday, 7 o'clock in the evening, it's the Cup Series race. The Ally 400, 7 o'clock green flag drop from Nashville. We'll have it on 103.9 FM WHIR Danville.
Thank you, Joe. Now, At 8:52, you're getting it on WHBN AM and FM, and she's all choked up, but all this good stuff going on. State Representative Kim King, good morning.
Good morning, Radio Rick. How are you today?
I am doing fine for a man of my age and temperament.
Good. I was when I call in and when you pick up, I can hear the advertisement. So I was just chuckling to myself. I think we have listened to Little Caraway growing up.
Yes.
Her voice sounded much younger, 2 or 3 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
So she's growing up before our very ears, right here in our own backyard. But I am calling in from the King's Table today. Had several meetings in Frankfort yesterday, 2 committee meetings. I'll give you highlights of those in just a moment. But today I'll be working from home. We have a statewide conference call at 10 a.m. Of course, that'll be 9 a.m. for our friends in West Kentucky. So that's a more reasonable time for them, I guess. But anyway, at 10 a.m., I tell you what, creating and getting information for our 2024 budget and our 2024 session, the wheels are turning, and we are really doing our homework on that. I'm sure that's probably the purpose of today's call. I do have one birthday to report, please.
All right.
Thank you very much. Our Wilmore Police Chief, Bill Craig, just a fine fella, is having a birthday today.
Well, Bill Craig, happy birthday, and be safe out there.
Yeah, you know what? I tell him that every time. Yes, we echo those sentiments from here at the King's Table as well. And that reminds me that Wilmore birthday for today, Jared Polson, who was part of Joe's several news updates of hosting an itty-bitty basketball camp or whatever it was, he is a Wilmore resident as well.
Oh.
So another fine fellow.
Yes.
Not that today's his birthday. It just reminded me when Bill's birthday popped up. But Jared loves his community, and it's no surprise at all that he's working with those young people on their basketball skills. So we're mighty proud. And, of course, Jessamine County has 2 different high schools. He happened to graduate from West Jessamine. But anyway, just a few little fun facts about Jared Polson, who's a fine young man. Yesterday morning at 9 a.m., we had a meeting of our Economic Development and Workforce Investment Committee. We had the Kentucky Chamber of Commerce come in and give us an update on our workforce participation rate here in Kentucky. It's common for folks to track the unemployment rate, and while that's important, I've always paid closer attention to the workforce participation rate. So what the second term, the workforce participation rate, what that tracks is how many people are working if they're of working age, so old enough to work and not of retirement age, and are able-bodied, who are able to work, the right age to work, and who are working. In Kentucky, ours is still the 7th worst in the entire United States. We've been struggling with this for years, but it's gotten worse since COVID. I honestly keep saying, where are they and how are they paying their bills, these folks? I don't know. Of course, there were some very generous federal dollars that came in to help folks during those hard times, but those have long, spent and been gone. So I don't know how people are paying their bills, but that was the topic of yesterday's discussion. According to their presentation, we have 130,000 job openings here in Kentucky. I'm sure some of those are part-time and split shift and full-time. I'm sure there are different parameters on that, but that number is just outstanding. I just can't even hardly wrap my mind around it. They also said for every 2 jobs open, there is only 1 person looking. They talked about how the individual income tax rate affects this, child care, accessibility, affordability, and remote work, how that affects this. They also talked about a program they're trying to implement, kind of pilot programs of random locations across the state called Bus to Business. So they work closely with a school system. Jessamine County happens to be one of those. And they will come in and I'm sure have a presentation in the classroom load some interested, maybe highly motivated students up on a bus and take them out and show them different workplaces. And I think that's a really neat idea. They also talked about their Fair Chance Academy. This is for folks that are coming out of incarceration. She said sometimes if an inmate is set to be let out in 3 months, 3 to 6 months time frame, they'll make sure that they have their GED in place, they have everything that they need to function in society. And of course, that sounds like a wonderful program as well. The next meeting of Economic Development and Workforce Investment will be July 31st at 9 a.m. Then at 1 p.m. yesterday, we had a meeting of the Tourism, Small Business, and Information Technology Committee. This is, as it sounds, combining 3 different committees. So I chair the tourism part when we're in session, and Phil Pratt, he's the chair of our small business portion of that, and then Senator Max Wise, he chairs a portion of this in the Senate. We combine all of those during the interim time frame. We have 6 committee meetings, so I form the agenda for 2 and the other 2 gentlemen as well. So Senator Max Wise led yesterday's meeting. And we had an update on broadband development across the Commonwealth. In the last, probably 3 years now, we have appropriated about $350 million worth of hard-earned taxpayer dollars into these type of projects, making sure that the last mile of every little country road, nook and cranny all across the Commonwealth have adequate internet and broadband service. So if a kiddo needs to have school from home or research projects, even if he's in the in-person classroom, some folks are working at home, as we talked about from that other committee. It's just vitally important. I'd say it's the latest interstate highway of our generation. So John Hicks, our state budget director, mentioned that by June 30th, he expects at any time, but it has to be by June 30th, Kentucky will be notified of their portion of a $42 billion, with a B, $42 billion allocation of federal dollars. Now, the $42 billion will go all across the United States, but the estimates are on the low end, Kentucky's going to get $700 million of that, and at the high end of estimate, it'd be about $1.7 billion. So we're as soon as I have that dollar amount, I will update you. I think that'll probably be in one of our reports next week. So we look forward to having, those dollars infused into our efforts here. Now, my question to the presenters yesterday, with every dollar that comes down from the federal government, it always comes with strings attached. So I do have a part of me that's kind of concerned of what kind of strings and requirements, protocols that the state will have to continue on into perpetuity when we accept that check. But I'll let you know about that as well. And just like the first committee, this committee will meet next time on July 31st and at 1 p.m. So I hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Remember that 68 is closed on the Jessamine County side, but make it a wonderful weekend. And Lord willing, I will call you at 8:50 Monday morning, and the information I'm looking at is regarding the budget.
Very good. And we look forward to touching base with you again on Monday.
Okay, very good. I would love to run out to Dr. Douglas, but I will be on that statewide conference call at the very same time at 10 a.m., so I won't be able to join the fun.
Well. I guess
everybody else go out and see him.
We'll just have to be represented by Johnny Sloan.
That's right, Mr. Sloan. Well, I hope you have a wonderful weekend.
You too.
Right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Goes our state representative, Kim King. And you heard her right here. You're going to be hearing Jumpin' Johnny here shortly on WHBN Harrodsburg, The Rooster, your community voice since 1955. We're on AM 1420, FM 99.5. World Wide Web at hometownlive.net. That is your safe distancing store that is online, open 24/7, goods and services you need and want. And save 20, 30, up to 50%. Go to hometownlive.net, click on big deals. And remember, saving is believing. You can also see us on ckytv.net, Channel 2. Your time is 9:02.
Do you have heart failure and often hear,
"Those stomach issues ruined your birthday"?
You're too tired to play catch, Grandpa.
Sweetie, you haven't touched your tools since the carpal tunnel syndrome diagnosis.
If these seemingly unrelated symptoms sound familiar, talk to your cardiologist and ask about transthyretin amyloid cardiomyopathy, or ATTR-CM, a rare and underdiagnosed disease that gets worse over time. Learn more at connecttoyourheart.com. That's connecttoyourheart.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
At SimpliSafe, we design award-winning security to protect every inch of your home. It's easy to set up yourself, and now there's an even easier option. Have an expert do it for you with SimpliSafe Pro Install. Always protecting, never a contract. 2 easy installation options, backed by 24/7 professional monitoring for less than $1 a day. Get 20% off any new system with interactive monitoring at simplisafe.com/radio. There's no safe like SimpliSafe.
Over 7 million Baby Shark bath toys are being recalled. Mark Mayfield with details.
On Thursday, the Consumer Product Safety Commission announced the Pink Frog brand Baby Shark Sing and Swim bath toys have hard plastic top fins that pose a risk of impalement, lacerations, and punctures. There are around 7.5 million units currently on the market. Newer editions of the toy that feature the softer silicone top fins are not being recalled. I'm Mark Mayfield.
A fundraiser at a Rhode Island Walmart is stirring up controversy. The Providence Journal reports a black employee at a store in town was placed in a cage asking for bail money as part of a donation drive for the Hasbro Children's Miracle Network. Black Lives Matter Rhode Island Political Action Committee released a statement demanding Walmart take accountability. The Lifespan Health System that operates the state's award-winning hospitals has asked Walmart to refrain from doing anything like that in the future. Well, a corporate spokesperson said the fundraiser was against existing Walmart policies. New York Jets quarterback Aaron Rodgers says his positive experiences with psychedelic substances have helped him become a better person.
When you find that edge and surpass it and create a new edge, you're creating in the in-between a beautiful new piece of life and energy and love and divine guidance that comes in that really changes your life.
Rodgers spoke for an hour on Wednesday as part of the Psychedelic Sciences Convention taking place in Denver this week. Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg are dead serious about fighting each other in a UFC octagon. Brian Shook with more.
UFC President Dana White said on TMZ Live that the CEOs talked with him earlier this week about what he says would be the biggest fight in history. Musk reportedly responded to news that Zuckerberg planned to start his own version of Twitter by saying he's up for a cage match if he is.
Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
All right, Joe's local news right now. All right, I'm waiting. Come on, Joe. You can do it. You can do it. Well, bear with me just a moment. There we go.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. 4 people will run for Harrodsburg's open mayoral seat. The Harrodsburg Herald's reporting that 4 people have filed their names to run for that spot. Jennifer Casimir, a former city commissioner and business owner. Wayne Lacey, a business owner. Joe Lynn Pike, a former officer with the U.S. Navy and the retired clerk for the Harrodsburg Police Department. And Bob Williams, a retired Harrodsburg resident. Harrodsburg's mayoral seat has seen a lot of faces over the last 3 years. Former Harrodsburg Mayor Art Freeman resigned in June of 2021 due to an illness before he passed away 2 months later. His seat was filled by Billy Whiteneck, who served until 2023 when he moved outside the city. Bubby Isham served as the mayor after Whiteneck resigned until the commission appointed Scott Mosley as the mayor in February of this year. Mosley, however, resigned to take a job with the state, which has since moved Isham back into the role of acting mayor. The mayoral election will happen on November 7th, the same day as the governor's election. A Danville man was arrested after he led police on a chase. It happened early yesterday morning around 2:15 when Danville police were notified of a multi-agency pursuit heading toward Danville. That pursuit entered Danville from US 127, where Danville police used a tire deflation device near Jane Trail. The driver, 27-year-old Aaron Jackson, kept on driving down South 2nd Street, where Danville police arrested him without incident. He was hit with a multitude of charges, including DUI, domestic assault, domestic violence, and burglary, amongst other charges. He was lodged in the Boyle County Jail. I'm Joe Mathis.
It's the first annual Garrett County Fair Car Show at the Garrett County Fairgrounds this Saturday, June 24th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. with a $15 registration fee, trophies to the 1979 and older, best of show, 1980 to new, 4x4 trucks, tractors, rat rods, and People's Choice. A 50-50 split, dash plaques, plus goodie bags for the first 50 entries, door prizes, and more. That's this Saturday, June 24th on US 27 in Lancaster, sponsored by Garrett County Farm Bureau.
Isaiah House provides holistic substance abuse treatment to help recovering addicts achieve sobriety for a lifetime.
We know what that struggle is. We know how bad that is. We know all the damage and the chaos that we created in the past. But the important part is we can show them the solution.
Kentucky Medicaid accepted for treatment. Call Isaiah House Treatment Center today, 859-375-9200. Isaiah House Treatment Center, real hope for addiction.
Summertime, 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 summertime.
We're all ready for some summertime fun and at a big deals price. Go to Beach Band Park and Splash Lagoon Water Park with admission tickets just $25 at Big Deals online store at hometownlive.net. They're determined and dedicated to providing safe, clean fun for all guests this summer. Beach Band has rides for everyone in the family, including the nationally recognized Kentucky Rumbler wooden roller coaster. There's the whole family ride, the Wet Adventure down the Whitewater Express. And there's plenty of fun at Splash Lagoon Water Park. A day of summer fun, plus included with your admission ticket, you get free parking, free sunscreen, free tubes, all at Beach Bend Park in Bowling Green. Just a 2-hour drive away, so get ready to pack up and go to Beach Bend Park with admission tickets just $25 for a full day of fun in the sun. Go to hometownlive.net and click on Big Deal.
So shop now.
Shop now, buy now. Also, Pioneer Playhouse tickets now available.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks in Harrodsburg.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by the new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet in Harrodsburg, 540 North College Street next to Timmy's 5 Point. Shop and save with Howard Carpenter.
All right, it looks like this. Scattered showers and thunderstorms are possible after 2 this afternoon, mostly cloudy, high of 77. Scattered showers before 8 tonight, partly cloudy, low of 61. We got a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms possible after 2 tomorrow, mostly sunny, high of 86. Slight chance of showers and thunderstorms before 8 Saturday night, mostly clear, low of 65. Chance of showers on Sunday, thunderstorms possible after 11, partly sunny, high of 85. Chance of showers and thunderstorms possible after 2 on Monday. Mostly sunny, high of 82. Got a slight chance of showers between 8 and 2 on Tuesday, then chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2. Mostly sunny, high of 81. Then for Wednesday, it's going to be sunny, only dry day, it seems like, with a high of 82. And then scattered showers and thunderstorms on Thursday, mostly sunny, high of 84. Right now, we have, get out of the way, okay, cloudy skies, 4 degrees in Harrodsburg at 9:10 and a half. Good Friday morning to you kids. We've made it to another weekend. Radio Rec, glad to be along with you on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations, and song requests can be done. 859-734-4321, 734-4321. We're giving away another DQ ice cream cake before 10 o'clock this morning for those having a birthday between the 17th and 23rd. We've got Rosetta Huffman, Samantha Mays, Donna Humphrey, Paul Logue, Bryson Turner, and Jackson Selby. They're all registered to win the DQ ice cream cake. Now, we have got, is this Johnny Sloan?
This is he.
Hey, Johnny, how about some birthdays? You want to go over them with me?
Yeah, I guess, but I don't know who they are. But...
Okay, well, you might know a few of these people.
Okay.
We do birthdays, Johnny, for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, all right?
Right, okay.
All right, Roxanne Kephart.
Okay.
Tucker Huntsinger. Monica Thornton.
All right.
Robert Bean.
Okay.
Bill Craig. Jared Polson. He's played UK.
Right.
Tomorrow, Bumpy Crawford. Fama Jones. Hal Morris. Jackie Glass. Katie Lone, and Sandra Lowry.
Okay.
Sunday, Tony Bump Brown. Dino Perkins. Karen Stanhope. Robert Haywood. Kurt Young. Kendall Malloy. Robin Cook, and David Teeter.
Wow.
They're all.
Hey, Rick.
Yes.
I have a couple of young ladies here. They want to say good morning to Rick. How's
they
that?
do? Okay.
You can say good morning, Rick?
Good morning.
Well, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, too.
Wow. And what's your name?
EJ.
My name's Rick.
What?
EJ.
Okay, and your name?
Annalie.
All right.
Oh.
These are the young ladies of Dr. Duggar and Heather.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And they want to be on radio.
That's the little Duggars.
Tell us about iCare. Do you know much about your dad's job?
Oh, well, he checks eyes.
He checks eyes, see?
That's right.
She's right on it this morning,
telling
right?
you.
And you got anything special this morning?
No.
No, she didn't have anything, but we do have something special going on here, as this is going to be the open house for Dr. Matthew Duggar and Eye Care and Optical, and he's independent owned, so you've got to realize that's a little bit different and a whole lot like that too, but excuse me, we had talked about Eye Care for kindergarten. Any child, any level like that is a great start to get back to school. So we just invite people come on out here and check out. And he's got a great, beautiful facility here. So it's located here in the Pioneer Center. Like I said, if you can't find it, it's on North College across from Southern States, back up in through here. So we invite you to come out. We will be cutting the ribbon at 10 o'clock and just come out and meet the family and all. Everyone's here to enjoy. And like I said, if I can get hold of Jill the next break, we'll talk to Jill from the Chamber of Commerce. As again, we welcome any new business into Mercer County. Rick, we'll send it back to you and your guests here on the Hometown Radio Network,
Well,
WHBN 1420 or 99.5 also here in Harrodsburg.
Hey, Johnny, before you go.
Yes, sir.
Would you like to light the fuse and start the weekend right now, this hour?
Is it Yabba Dabba Doo?
Listen to this.
All right.
Oh, thank you, Johnny. We appreciate that.
Right.
We'll be back
Thank you.
shortly to you. All right. Jumpin' Johnny Sloan is live. Oh, you know what? Here, I'm going to take this. I bet this is somebody's going to register for the ice cream cake. Good morning. You're on WHBN.
Yes, I'd like to put Judy Logue on the birthday list.
Judy Logue.
Yes.
Okay.
Birthday's tomorrow.
Okay. All right. That'll be for next week. So, but I'll get her registered for next week. What's a phone number if she should win next week?
859-734-4022.
4022. Okay, I'll get her registered for next week since her birthday's tomorrow. But I'll get her on the official birthday list for tomorrow, too.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. All right. Judy Logue, and I'll put her on the DQ ice cream cake for next week. All right. It's that simple. And, again, we're giving away another DQ ice cream cake before 10 o'clock this morning. So there we go. All right, now she is registered for that. All right, that just leaves me, kids, to tell you, sit back, relax, and watch the pictures fly through the air as we made it to the weekend.
The following program contains material not suitable for children.
Uh-oh.
Adults.
What?
Or childish adults.
Wop, bop, a loo, bop, the weekend's here. It's Friday, alrighty. It's Friday, alrighty. Woo, this is my day, alrighty. 'Cause it's Friday, alrighty. I love Friday, alrighty. Wop, bop, a loo, bop, the weekend's here. I go to work, I ain't lazy, but sometimes it drives me crazy. Woo, so much work that I find I start to lose my mind. But when Friday comes along, I'm so glad to be alive, 'cause I know later tonight I'm gonna party overtime. It's Friday, alrighty. It's Friday, alrighty. Woo, this is my day, alrighty. 'Cause it's Friday, alrighty. I love Friday, alrighty. Wop, bop, the weekend's here, another week. I made it through. Now I know just what to do. I'm gonna scream when I get home. Woo! Call my friends up on the phone. We're gonna have a ball, so much fun it's out of sight. So you better not expect us home till late on Sunday night. It's Friday, alrighty. It's Friday, alrighty. Woo! This is my day, alrighty. 'Cause it's Friday, alrighty.
Let me kiss it.
Girl is a really smart. Makes you feel so good. To do.
The Orleans. That one's called the Watusi, as Rosetta Hightower, singer with the Orleans, was born on this date in 1944. Let's do the Watusi out to Jumpin' Johnny Sloan at the Pioneer Center, formerly Corral Business Center, and the opening celebration, Dr. Matthew Duggar, Eye Care and Optical.
We're here.
Have I got that correct, Johnny?
You got that correct. Okay. And also with me here is Jill Cutler.
I've heard of her.
I don't think you know her very well.
No, I've never heard of her. What does she do?
Nothing. She's like me. We just
does
kind of hang
nothing.
around, go to places that
Johnny.
have free food and free drinks and stuff like that, Rick. That's all we do.
Free
Jill,
food?
Good morning.
Good morning to you all. How was a good Friday? I didn't get to hear my whistle blow this morning, though.
Oh, it did just a few minutes ago.
Okay, yabba
Yeah, I
dabba
lit
doo.
the fuse and yabba dabba doo.
Yep, that kicks off my weekend. I want to hear that.
Right. Again, great exciting, as I've been saying all morning, to have a new business in town. We're all excited when something new comes to Harrodsburg and Mercer County, and we invite them in. And as I was telling people that this is Dr. Matthew Duggar's Eye Care Center and Optical, but it has a Mercer County connection with his wife, Heather. And so I just welcome back to here and open their practice here in the hometown of Harrodsburg.
Absolutely. And of course, Miss Heather's been an entrepreneur and lots of activities with them and their family, and many folks know them and know they're good, kind people. So we just love having them and having that business right here where everybody can see them.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, this is a beautiful facility they have here. Everything's so bright. And then when you walk in, there's great selections on any kind of eyeglasses that you may need and stuff like that. So, I keep harping on it's getting closer to school that every child should at least have an eye exam once a year. and it's still required that, I guess kindergarten, when you go in, that you have to have an eye exam. So we invite them to come on in and give a call here at Dr. Duggar's office, and you get your eye care. It's a great start. I think starting off the school is very important, and if a child is having problems reading or seeing, I should say, then it gets them a little behind.
Absolutely, and we know as retired educators how important it is to know if your child is seeing well, and their eyes change as they grow. So if there's any doubt, get another appointment later in the year. Get those eyes checked out.
Yeah, it's any age a person should at least have an eye exam once a year.
Absolutely, and check those glasses, and just want to check that eye health. It's not just their vision. As we get older, some of us need some other things.
Are we getting older or wiser?
I hope both.
Okay.
I hope both. And it's beautiful in here, very bright. This is that corner that's been Clouds Country Cooking. People say, now where is that? I'm like, you remember where Clouds was? Absolutely. And the corner is beautiful. When you come in, it's so bright and inviting. They've done a good job in here.
They have. They've done a great job. When I walked in the first time, I go, wow, because it hit you and everything's just so great in here. So we'll invite you to come on out. We're going to have a ribbon cutting at 10 to make it official and all that. So, and the office hours, I think, are every day, Monday through Friday, from 9 to 5:30. And just come on in and see what a great facility is. And not only that, but kind people.
Absolutely. And you know what? Whether this is going to be your eye doctor or not, you can stop in and welcome them. And, because we want to be business friendly and friendly to all of these wonderful young families, because this is what makes our culture in Mercer County awesome.
It sure does. Again, we're here at 10 o'clock, and we'll have it live as we cut the ribbon, and listen to Jill as she gives a great speech about the ribbon cutting and all that. But anyway, again, if you can't make it, you can listen to us, but we invite you to come on out and see the great eye care center here at Dr. Matthew Duggar here in Harrodsburg. Again, it's in the Pioneer Center, and I tell people it's located right across from Southern States. You know where Southern States is, so it's in the business center here. So come out and join us here, Rick, as you'll give it back to Rick in the studio so he can do his thing here on your hometown radio network, WHBN 99.5.
Hey, Johnny, tell Jill this is for her.
Uh-oh, Jill. Wait a minute. Hang on a minute so she can hear it.
All right. Tell me she's ready.
All right. This is for Jill.
All right. Thank you all. It is 9:24. Is this Jonathan Elvis Hager?
Yes, sir. This is Jonathan Rader.
Jonathan Rader. I'm sorry, not Hager. Jonathan Elvis Rader. Like the Raider of the Lost Arts, the Raider of the Lost Elvises. Hey, now I understand you're going to be performing tonight at Pioneer Playhouse. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
While people are eating in the courtyard, so they want to get out. And they got some great food, beef au jus, or we have barbecue chicken breast and all the fixins. That goes on from 7 till 8. You'll be playing Elvis's big hits from 7 till 8 right there in the courtyard.
Yes, sir.
How long have you been doing Elvis there, Jonathan?
I've been doing it for around 9 years.
Oh, wow. Where is the farthest Elvis has taken you?
In 2021, we went to Ocean City, Maryland.
Ooh.
I believe that was the longest.
Well, cool. Now, what do you like best about playing Elvis? You kind of lose yourself in just being somebody else?
Well, I specialize in the 1954 to 56 era of his career. So I just I never try to become Elvis on stage.
Mm-hmm.
It is kind of like playing a character, but I just kind of put forth the music as he did to the audience with the moves and the style. And once you get into costume, it really helps kind of get into that Elvis sort of feel. But I always introduce the songs as, this is the song Elvis did, and when Elvis recorded this in 1954, and so I never try to become Elvis or make believe that I am Elvis, but sometimes it is difficult to get back into myself after a show.
Right. So do you dress up as Elvis and all that too?
Absolutely, yes.
Oh.
So I try to be as accurate as I can. So I look at the different concerts he did, and what he wore for those concerts. And I go to B&K Enterprises, which is the most accurate you can get when it comes to Elvis wardrobe. So yeah, I try to be as spot on as I can.
Now, where do you hail from, Jonathan?
I'm in Nicholasville, Kentucky.
Okay, that's a hometown that I know very well. I happen to reside there too.
Oh wow, yeah.
Okay, well, very good. Where else besides tonight from 7 to 8 Pioneer Playhouse over in Danville on Stanford Road? What other upcoming Elvis appearances will you be making?
In August, I'm going to Memphis for Elvis Week.
Memphis.
I'll be competing as well as performing there, and then I'm going to Portage, Indiana, in October to try to qualify for the Ultimate. But other than that, I don't really have many sort of close to home concerts, but just a few competitions. And if anything pops up, you can check out my website, which is jonathanwilsonraider.com. We post all the dates for shows there.
Very good. Jonathan Wilson Raider on Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Well, have a great time tonight, and I'm sure everyone that goes eat supper there in the courtyard at Pioneer Playhouse and listen to Elvis. Lose yourself for an hour in Elvis music. Sounds great. Jonathan, thank you so much for stopping in, and who knows, we may talk to you again sometime down the road.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Okay. Take care. Bye-bye. That was Jonathan Elvis Raider. Again, he's going to be tonight at the Pioneer Playhouse. He'll be performing from 7 to 8 as you eat supper. It is 9:28.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
New Rams cost less at Bob Allen Motor Mall. Hi, I'm John Welsh. Save up to $12,278 on Bob Allen's selection of new 23 Ram 2500 trucks. Stock 23220. It's Ram season, and your new Ram is dealmaker priced at Bob Allen Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram on Maple Avenue in Danville. Or shop online anytime at boballenmotormall.com.
This is Caraway at Mattresses and More on Houstonville Road in Danville. If you are looking for new furniture or bedding, stop by and check us out. New items arriving weekly, and we sell off the floor. Buy it today and take it home today. We offer layaway and 12 months same as cash with approved credit.
Thank you, Caraway. Again, buy it today, take it home today. Living room suits, bedroom suits, dinette sets, recliners, and more. From Mattresses and More, Southland Plaza next to Ace Hardware.
Is your list of home improvement projects growing longer and longer? Have you dreamed of remodeling your kitchen or bathroom? Whitaker Bank's Home Equity Line of Credit can help you check off all those items on your to-do list using the power of the equity in your home. Our Harrodsburg loan officer, Jason Tyler, can show you how. Give them a call at 859-734-3316 to discuss your lending options. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
At Linex of Danville, we offer an undercoating that protects your vehicle against road salt and gravel, which helps prevent rust, prolong the life of your vehicle. Along with the rust inhibitor, gives your vehicle total rust protection. Call for a free quote at 859-209-4033 or stop in and see us at 935 Stanford Road in Danville.
I'm tired of working on my old, worn-out farm equipment.
Hey, have you been over to County Equipment yet?
No, where's that at?
They're the guys over at Exit 48 off the Bluegrass Parkway.
Well, I can't afford to buy new equipment.
They got the biggest selection of used equipment I've seen anywhere.
Stop by County Equipment and check out their large selection of no-till seed drill, hay equipment, manure spreaders, and three-point attachment. Give them a call at 502-839-7373. CountyEquipment.com.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks in Harrodsburg.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Big Deals Online Store. Shop and save on gift certificates to local businesses at big discounts. Save 20 to 30 to 50% every day at hometownlive.net.
Scattered showers and thunderstorms are possible after 2 o'clock this afternoon. Mostly cloudy, high of 77. Scattered showers before 8 tonight, partly cloudy, low of 61. We got a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms possible after 2 tomorrow, mostly sunny, high of 86. Tomorrow night, slight chance of thunderstorms before 8, mostly clear, low of 65. Got a chance of showers and thunderstorms possible after 11 a.m. on Sunday, partly sunny, high of 85. Monday, chance of showers and thunderstorms possible after 2, mostly sunny, high of 82. Right now, let's do a weather flanger updater and see. We've got cloudy skies, 65 degrees in Harrodsburg at 9:31.5. Let's slide out to the new Pioneer Center, formerly Corral Business Center. The Dr. Matthew Duggar Eye Care and Optical, the grand opening celebration, and our own Jumpin' Johnny is on hand.
Well,
I hope you get off people's hands. You shouldn't do that.
Well, I'm not on my hand. I'm on my feet, if that makes better.
You're on your feet?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're on your feet. That's good.
Well, actually, I'm off my feet now because...
What? No, wait a minute. You said you're on your feet. Now you're off your feet.
Yeah,
Make your mind up.
I decided to take a seat since my back's hurting a little bit, but anyway.
Oh, your back's hurting.
Yeah, it's a heavy load carrying you this morning, Rick.
Oh, yeah. What a guy. Hey, I'll buy you some Bengay, okay?
Is that the old man's Bengay?
Yeah, the old man's Bengay. That's kind of got the smell to it.
Yeah, I like that.
The old man smell.
That way you don't have to buy any lotion or cologne or anything.
No,
just use that.
yeah, just use that instead of cologne.
Right.
It'll mask it. What's going on out there?
I will getting ready to do a ribbon cutting here as Jill's shown up here, and we got a few people. But I haven't given out a phone number yet. If for some reason you want to call, and as you say, get a crayon, pencil, whatever marker, and write this down. It's 859-605-2214. So. That's the number. Again, it's 859-605-2214 to come on out here. And, you can call in and make an appointment. We encourage you to go online and look on the website about the new business here in town. And like I said, when you walk in, you're just going to be, everything's so bright, looks good, and it is a great... He has a great selection of just looking around if you need glasses and things like that. And so we invite you out this morning at 10 o'clock to formally open up the Dr. Matthew Duggar's Eye Care and Optical Center. Again, it's located here in the Pioneer Center. And it's on North I'm going to say North 127.
Yeah.
It's officially it's North College Street, and a good location is across from Southern States here in Harrodsburg. So, again, come on out, and they have some food for you, Rick, if you want to stop by.
I do?
Yeah.
They got me food?
Every time I go where there's food. That's one reason I'm here this morning.
Hey, do you deliver? Because you got the van. You got to bring it back. You going to bring me some food?
No.
What? What do you mean no?
No, if you can't come over here. But I'll tell you what, I will take you to some food this afternoon about 11:30. How's that sound?
If I'm here, yeah.
You better be there. You got no place to go.
I got one place I'm going.
You got no place to go, and no one would have you, so you're kind of stuck there, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
That's all right, Rick. I'll still take care of you, okay?
Okay, all right, very good.
Only because we have the same office.
Yeah, you have to be here too.
But again, come on out here at 11 o'clock at Dr. Matthew Duggar's Eye Care and Optical Center here in Harrodsburg. Now back to Rick, and the legend should be coming up pretty soon here.
He's sitting right beside me.
Larry Sanders.
Yeah.
Okay, and we'll listen into what Larry has to say about the good country music here on your hometown radio network. WHBN 99.5.
All right, thank you, Johnny. Jumpin' Johnny broadcasting live from the new Dr. Matthew Duggar Eye Care and Optical. Now, Larry, it's called Pioneer Center. It used to be called Corral Business Center.
Remember that?
The
Used
Pioneer.
to be a good steakhouse there.
Yes.
And hairstyle shop.
Clouds it had a...
Yeah, but I'm talking about even before Clouds.
Oh, wow.
The original builders, they opened it up. I know Dr. Whalen was one of the stockholders, and maybe couple of the Wilsons. It was several different people.
Oh.
And but that was back when steakhouses were really popular.
Yeah. Well, I remember Golden Corral.
Oh yeah,
in Harrodsburg.
This was before Golden Corral.
At Stone Manor.
Oh yeah.
We'll go down. We'll take a little trip down memory lane. And I remember, Larry, there was something along the line of like an A&W root beer, wasn't there? Like you sat in your car.
That was the old hops. They had A&W.
Okay.
I think they may have called it Dog and Suds.
Something like that seems like that.
And then if you paid more, you could get the glass mug to take home with you.
Oh, yeah. That's
but,
neat.
that was, we were just talking about Mr. Frank Hoppy, and he also was down by Swirly Top. I think it was the one down by the courting and down in there. And, of course, that was a good traffic area because the baseball fields were there, and on city property then.
Right.
Especially in the summer. And, then, of course, they didn't have a large seating capacity.
Yeah.
But speaking of legendary restaurants, last week, Harrodsburg lost a legend, Miss Sylvia, from down at White Cottage. And so many kids my age, worked there when they were in high school. The kids would stop by and get a Coke on their way home from school. And of course, he closed. It seemed like 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
But he was open 6 days a week for breakfast and never had a menu. You just come in and they tell you what they had that day.
Now, where was that located, Larry?
Right down, it's the back building, well, 2 buildings. If you go to where the T-shirt shop is at,
mm-hmm.
and then there's a kind of a courtyard type thing there, and they were in that facility.
Oh, okay.
Were you ever in Jesse's when Jesse had it?
I remember going by there.
Right. Jesse had it, but I'd say
Okay.
Shorty didn't have but 10 stools.
Oh.
And, it was cooked right there. It was like going to Huddle House. You're watching them cook it because you're sitting there with them. And the thing that I remember the most about Miss Sylvia, which she was Shorty's wife, was, what kind of pie you want today? And you had to pick, a lot of times I just picked my pie out before I ever ordered because I knew it was going to really, they'd be sold out if you waited too long.
Wow.
And they opened real early. I know deer hunters would go there. I'd say they opened 4 o'clock in the morning or something.
Okay, so
they closed
early
at 2.
breakfast and a early lunch, and that's
no
it.
Dinner.
Yeah.
And a lot of celebrities have ate there over the past because really that was about the only thing we had downtown except a few lunch counters at some of the drugstores.
Well, hopefully that you signed the wall somewhere. You're talking about celebrities eating there. Larry the Legend Sanders I'm sure you had a meal or two there.
Yeah, a few. Of course, the thing about it, even if the snow was on, I could walk because it was only a block from, just 1 block from the funeral home.
Oh, wow.
And so if you was on call and you had to run in a hurry, you didn't have too far to go.
Now, when you went across the railroad tracks, did you put your ear down on the tracks?
No.
You did do that?
I've heard that,
People do that.
I know as kids, my cousin and I, we would, put pennies on the track, and then, of course, they'd come out that big, And, but just a lot of things. I don't know if do you remember the guy, I can't think of his last name now, but he was the buddy that had drove Burl Haggard's driver and worked with him. We had him on.
Yeah, we had him
ago.
on the air, yes.
Anyway, he tells a cute story. He probably didn't want to tell it on the air, but he kind of gave me the impression, he came up from pretty good. His dad was military, professional, and he went to a military school, boarding school.
Uh-huh.
And he said it was out in the middle of nowhere. It was somewhere in Virginia and not too far from Washington, D.C. But he said, they were in this boys' school and, they didn't have any transportation. They couldn't do anything. And, of course, even as he was a kid, he was a big music fan. And some rock group, I can't even remember who it was going to be like at the next town over. And some way or another, he got a couple of tickets. And he said, we're going to the concert, this other guy. And he said, well, how are we going to get there? He said, I got it all figured out. He said, we're going to jump a train. And there was a incline, where the train just almost slowed down. They jumped the train. They was about 15 years old. Well, they went to the concert, and then they knew it was going to be a while before the train came back, so they paid somebody else to go in a liquor store and get them a 6-pack. And they sat down somewhere and started drinking them, hopped the train, got back on it, had 2 or 3 left. They went to sleep and didn't get off. And they wound up in Roanoke, which was like 200 miles from where they were at.
Oh, wow.
And he said, of course, they took them to jail. And, here they were drinking underage and then hoboing a train. Well, anyway, he said they take them to jail, and they called, his dad and the other guy's dad. And so they come to get him. And the funny part that you'll enjoy, he was a disc jockey at the college radio, or at the military school's radio station.
Yeah.
So he lost his job over going to a concert. So they fired him.
Hobo riding a train, and then he loses his job.
Yeah.
Well, there was
must have been Friday the 13th.
Yeah, something didn't go right for him.
Sounds like it.
Wow. Unbelievable.
So I got a surprise for you today. I had somebody lined up, and we kept missing each other, and it was just too late to finalize everything.
Yeah.
I had, of course, I've done Jim before, and I've had I've had Robert. So why don't you just tell these people a little bit about how you got started in radio, where you grew up at, and family?
Larry, I don't know. I'm so shy and bashful. I don't know if I can do that.
Well, there's no audience here. It's just you and I.
That's
now,
right.
We have an audience maybe on TV.
Yeah. Well, Larry grew up in northern Ohio near Akron, and my dad and I moved to Danville in 1972. His business called Eaton Corporation was in Harrodsburg. They wanted back then, downtown Cleveland was not a good area to be in, and where they were located was a bad area. So they wanted to get out of downtown, and they wanted to get into a smaller, nice little area. They found Central Kentucky. They set up, my dad was in Bergen. They had a little building in Bergen, too, and then they had a couple plants over in Harrodsburg. I think one of them they took down now. It was across the street or next to the
Dairy Queen.
In the Park Place there. And then the other one, I think the building's still up there. It became Eaton and then Signet and Modine, I think, those three.
Wasn't there a Eaton Town in Yale one time, too?
Eaton, Yale, and Town. That was, yes, that was all part of the division that they had.
Right.
And so we came down here, and I went my junior and senior year at Danville High School. I kind of hated it because I grew up with all the kids basically from first grade through 10th grade, and then coming here, didn't know anybody. And I was working part-time at the bowling alley, all right? And there was a guy that had a radio station shirt on, said WHIR. His name was Mike Hatfield. He was out bowling. And when he came up, I asked him, I said, I've always had an interest in radio. I always just loved listening to radio and just wondered what it took to, be considered. So he told me, he said, you used to have to go to college, and they don't do that. He said, you just have to send away to Washington, D.C. for a license. We used to have a license hanging up on the wall in case the FCC inspectors came. So I called the program director up at WHIR's, Brian Kahn, and it was pretty much, don't call me, I'll call you. So I said, I'll never hear back from him. When a week later, he called me up and said, Rick, can you come in and talk to me? He said, you have to do a voice test. And I said, okay. Well, the night before, I didn't get any sleep because I figured I was going to sound like Porky Pig, do a voice, stuttering and everything. I came in and we talked for about an hour, and he said, I'm having a really rough time keeping people to work weekends. It just so happened that I was off weekends. So he said, do you want the job? And I said, what? And he said, it's just, it's part-time. And I said, yes, I want the job. So I'd started out just working weekends part-time. And that was back then, Larry, we used to sign the radio station off at midnight. We had WHIR and WMGE FM at the time. And I kind of got my foot in the door, and they needed some salespeople. And Marty Hensley, who was a sales manager at the time, he said, would you like to apply for the job? And it's funny because at that time, I was doing a Charles Chips potato chip route. Yeah. That's what I was doing, and full-time. And then I had worked at Food Town. Well, I got offered the dairy and frozen food manager's job at Food Town. Then I got offered the sales job at WHIR. So I talked to my wife about it and said, maybe we'll give this a try. We knew what the grocery store business was going to be. So I gave it a try, and Larry, I'm in my 34th year now here at the radio station. Yeah. And I tell people, I said, this beats working for a living. And it's not, now sales is not easy. It's getting harder every year as far as that goes. I've filled in. When Charlie Perry was here, I filled in for here. I filled in for Joe. I worked 7 days a week for a couple years. I worked weekends here at WHBN, Saturdays and Sundays. And then when Charlie retired, Joe went from WHBN over to WHIR. That left a hole here, and our boss, Robert Wagner, was going to hire somebody. And he came to me and he said, would you be interested in applying? In the back of my mind, I wondered about it. I was interested. So I said, yeah, well, I think so. And I talked to my wife, went home, and it was going to be a life change because I was used to staying up to midnight, and I got to get up 4 o'clock every morning now, and to get everything, to get here in time and all. But I've decided I'll give this a shot and see, because he said, people know your voice, they know your name from working on HBN. So this is my 3rd year of being morning man, and it's been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed it. Hopefully, I bring a little enjoyment to the listeners.
You do, and I mentioned to Robert the other week, I mean, you guys amazed me when the ice storm, and anytime there's a crisis, you're calling in. If there's a deer out if there's a cow out in the road, somebody will call in and tell you where it's at. And so you can put it on there. And that's a good thing about hometown radio, hometown jewelry store, anything. If you can do it, because, they're the people that live here, work here, and it's just one big circle. And radio is such a medium. It was before, I guess, telegrams was maybe the first communications. But, when radio came out late 40s, because I was born in 51, and I remember our first one. It was an old field coal, and the cabinet was this big, and the screen was this big. It would be like looking at a smaller than a computer screen almost, and you got a whole set of people wanting to watch TV. But I'm like you; I've always been interested in radio, and I really gave it a second career choice when I was, in high school. I don't know if I could operate all the gadgets because I'm technologically challenged, But as far as, reading, I've just always thought, and I've had a lot of friends that are disc jockeys, and you've got the right slot because the morning drive time that's when people are going to work. You've got a lot of listeners during that time.
Well, and they want to find out information, whether they want to know what's going on. So we hope that we fill a void there locally. And that's the one thing that we are going to fight as long as we can, Larry, for local radio. Because if we're all bought up by all the clear channels and air whatever those things are called in Lexington, you'll never hear anything local again. You'll never hear any Mercer County football games, no Mercer County baseball games, basketball games, softball games, nothing. Nothing will be local anymore if we get bought up by the big boys. Just like mom and pop businesses,
Right.
they get ate up by a bunch of stores that the big box stores, and so the America was built on mom and pops, and that's basically what we are. We're a mom and pop as well.
Right. Because the thing about it, mom and pop businesses are it's just more personal. You know who you're dealing with.
Yeah.
And I despise, everything I try to do is pull up WW something,
Yeah.
And then if you call them, I know Tanya was on the phone yesterday to an insurance company for 23 minutes. It came on hold.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then if you have another line that rings or somebody walks in or something, you can put them on speakerphone. But if you have to go to the bathroom or something, you've lost them.
Yeah.
Then you got to start all over again.
That's right.
And but radio, just like you shared with me a couple of weeks ago, that Ford was going to take their AMs out. And you guys protested. And
they got. Unfortunately, we had a lot of people. Some people went in political realm to help fight for us to keep it. And there is a place. I think there's a place for everything.
Sure.
And hopefully there's a place for local radio. And there's a place right now for us to take a break at 9:50, and we'll be back more with Larry the Legend Sanders, and we'll pop in to see what Jumpin' Johnny's up to right after these.
Harrodsburg, Mercer County has a lot to offer. Want a great burger? It's here. Want a crafted farm-to-table meal? It's here, too. Want to indulge on Southern hospitality? Enjoy yellow leg fried chicken and a 2-year-old ham, and top it off with hand-dip ice cream. It's all here. Harrodsburg, Mercer County. Tell your friends and family. Southern hospitality continues with a stay in a historic inn, a bed and breakfast, or a traditional hotel-motel. Remember, your adventure in hospitality starts here in Harrodsburg, Mercer County. This message brought to you by the Harrodsburg Mercer County Tourist Commission. For more info, go online to harrodsburgky.com.
It's a happy day, Kayla's Diner.
Her retro-style diner will take you back in time to a rockin' tasteful burger, cheesesteak, chili dogs, and fries. Be delighted with decorated ice cream or a banana split. Or how about a salad or your favorite fried foods like cheesesteaks, fried mushrooms, banana peppers, or onion rings. Kayla's Diner's classic foods will make your belly sing. Located in Harrodsburg on Cornersville Street down by the tracks, Kayla's Diner's where it's at.
It's a happy day, Kayla's Diner.
It's a great day to have a great day. Not fast food, it's good food. Summertime, 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 summertime.
We're all ready for some summertime fun and at a big deals price. Go to Beach Bend Park and Splash Lagoon Water Park with admission tickets just $25 at Big Deals online store at hometownlive.net. They're determined and dedicated to providing safe, clean fun for all guests this summer. Beach Bend has rides for everyone in the family, including the nationally recognized Kentucky Rumbler wooden roller coaster. There's the whole family ride, the Wet Adventure down the Whitewater Express. And there's plenty of fun at Splash Lagoon Water Park. A day of summer fun, plus included with your admission ticket, you get free parking, free sunscreen, free tubes, all at Beach Bend Park in Bowling Green. Just a 2-hour drive away, so get ready to pack up and go to Beach Bend Park with admission tickets just $25. For a full day of fun in the sun, go to hometownlive.net and click on Big Deal.
So shop now.
Shop now, buy now. Also, Pioneer Playhouse tickets now available.
Hometown Radio Network would like to say congratulations to both the Hampton Inn and Holiday Inn and Suites. Here's Jasmine.
I'm here at the Hampton Inn by Hilton and Holiday Inn Express and Suites Danville. We definitely are award winning. Recently, we both received awards for being in the top 1 to 5% of each of our brands, with Hilton and IHG ranking us #1 with each of our brands here in Kentucky for 2022. We do this by filling the area with the light and warmth of our friendly, caring, and authentic hospitality. Come stay with us and see why our guests think we are so great.
At Don Franklin Family of Dealerships, save thousands all month long on over 4,500 new and used vehicles from any of our 23 locations. We have the largest selection in Kentucky. Choose from any brand at any time at DonFranklinAuto.com. We offer easy financing and free delivery of any vehicle to the closest Don Franklin location near you. Don Franklin, Nicholasville, Mitsubishi. Don Franklin Family of Dealerships, celebrating 50 years of respect and trust. Visit DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, Nicholasville, Mitsubishi.
All right, the ayes have it, 9:53. Let's go out to Jumpin' Johnny. He is at the Pioneer Center, formerly Corral Business Center. The grand opening celebration, Dr. Matthew Duggar, Eye Care and Optical. It's across from Southern States at 859-605-2214. Is that about it, Johnny?
You got it right, Rick.
How about that?
And here is Dr. Duggar with me. Again, I want to welcome you to Mercer County, and we're opening up your business here.
Yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate you being out here, and we're excited to be open. We're excited to be in Mercer County and Harrodsburg and serve the community. So,
give us a little bit of background, and people would know you better, Matthew.
Yeah, so I'm an optometrist. Of course, I check eyes. That's what I do. I graduated in 2008 in Memphis, Tennessee, and I've practiced in Louisville for about 10 years. I had my own practice there, and then my wife and I, we decided to move to Harrodsburg. It's been a good move, and it's been a couple years in the makings, but we decided to pull the trigger and open up a practice here. We knew the area was underserved and needed somebody to come in and take care of everybody, and we're excited.
Well, we're excited to have you back, and especially bringing Heather back to us here. Yeah. And as I told people, you have that Mercer County connection as Heather Ransdell, and people would know that and all. But again, tell people some of the services that you offer.
Yeah, well, so we're full eye care and optical. So not only do we check eyes, routine comprehensive eye exams of all ages, kids up to adults and older. We dispense glasses. We're full and optical. So we have eye frames here, and we have lenses here. Unique to our office, we actually have edging in office. So that there are times and opportunities we're not going to make a pair of glasses like in a day. So that's pretty unique in our optical. But yeah, the routine comprehensive eye care, medical eye exams, of course glasses, taking care of you with contact lenses. Those are the services we provide.
About contact lens, do you offer the ones that you can wear at night and then don't have to wear contacts or glasses the next day?
Yeah, no, those are pretty popular, and right now I do not. So that is something I've thought about a little bit. I haven't done it in my other offices, but it's definitely something. It's unique. It's neat. It's a great niche for many patients as well. So I know patients really like it. So I'm Jeff and Klosterman, he's done some of that in the past, and we've talked a little bit about it. So there could be something working out with us at some point, but we'll see.
And we talked about the importance of eye care. Very important if you have a child that's going to school. Don't wait till the last minute when school starts. School's going to start here in about a month.
Yeah, that's right. And we see it every year. Every year we get this big rush right when school. I got to get my kid for kindergarten, And, they're required before either public school and preschool or kindergarten to get a comprehensive eye exam by an optometrist or ophthalmologist. So, yeah, the big thing is we see is this big rush at the end, or, the parents waiting 4 or 5 months afterwards. They're getting notes home. And so, it's been an amazing law in the state of Kentucky. I've caught numerous conditions that wouldn't have been caught otherwise. It's a great service we offer to the state of Kentucky, I believe. So.
Great. And again, visit to here. It's in the Pioneer Center. As I'm telling people, it's across from southern states. People like to visualize where you're at, and don't wait too late if you want your child. It's important that a child start at school correctly, and being able to see, read, it has very much important with it. We'll be back here at the ribbon cutting unit shortly. We'll send it back to Rick at the studios. You're listening to your hometown radio network, WHBN 1420 and 99.5 here in Harrodsburg.
Okay, thank you, Johnny. All right. Well, Larry the Legend Sanders, we're about to wrap it up, I guess. There's not much
time
more to
has
say.
flew by this
Yes,
morning.
it
We could have
has.
interviewed Johnny also, couldn't we?
Yeah, we could have just had everybody, and Dr. Duggar and everybody else here. Larry, I guess just wrap up everything very quickly. When I started, we had 2 turntables. We actually played records back then. We had an AP wire service. We got weather, the news, sports off of. You ripped it off of the. So a lot has changed. A lot of things have come into computerized everything. We've got everything except one. We're still old school about CDs. We still play CDs. One of the few stations probably left that still do that.
Well, listen, I've enjoyed visiting with you, even though I see you every week. Of course, I've known you for several years, but it's always been, Rick at the radio station. And, folks, we are listening to these people. If you have a business, buy some sponsorship with them. And if you got a business having a grand opening or anniversary or anything that you want to do, these guys can help you with it.
Well, very good, Larry. Thank you. All right. Now, you've got to do a job for me. I've got 6 people registered for the DQ ice cream cake. I got Rosetta Huffman, Samantha Mays, Donna Humphrey, Paul Logue, Bryson Turner, and Jackson Selby. That's not the order they called in. Would you pick a number for me between 1 and 6?
3.
Number 3 is Paul Logue. Paul Logue is the DQ ice cream cake winner, courtesy of Dairy Queen and courtesy of Larry the Legend Sanders' Lips. So there we go.
Congratulations, Paul.
Yeah. Now, all you need to do is just make sure to save Larry a nice sized piece, for all that work he just did for you, Paul. He's sure, don't you think?
Probably.
Okay.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, he is. Well, Larry, again, it's a time's flown by, and we'll be together again next Friday.
Looking forward to it.
All right, great. Thank you. Well, I see that my time is up. Thank you very much for your time. God bless our troops. God bless America. God bless you. God bless Ukraine, all those hurting and suffering. May the most you want be the least that you get. This is Radio Rick. I'll be back with you again on Monday morning at 6. Hope you can join me then. Stick and stay. We're going back to Johnny in just a couple minutes. And then we will have this weekend, we'll have the Wild Man, Jason Wilder, in the air chair tomorrow and Sunday as well. You are getting it on WHBN Harrodsburg, The Rooster, your community voice since 1955 on AM 1420, FM 99.5, World Wide Web at hometownlive.net, and now seen on CKYTV.net Channel 2. Let's go back out to Johnny Sloan. And I think
this is WHB.